Well, hello there. My name is Monty Martin.
Are we doing?
I guess we are.
I'm Kelly McLaughlin.
You missed your cue.
I just thought Chris was going to kick it off. Oh boy!
All right. Well, we're the Dungeon Dudes, and we are playing tonight to celebrate our very good friend Chris of Treant Monk's Temple, who has just reached 50,000 subscribers on YouTube.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's really awesome, and we're so excited to get to play with you.
Well, thanks. I really appreciate it. And we are also joined by Eric from FryMinis and from Colby from D4 Deep Dive.
Yes.
And
Howdy.
you're all like friends of mine, so it was nice to get together with all of you to play a game.
This is like the great coming together of multiple amazing YouTube channels, and it's fun.
And me.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ouch.
Oh, come on.
We're gonna have some fun tonight. What's so we've all rolled up some 20th level characters, and Chris is gonna smash our faces.
Well, we'll see. Yes.
My goal is to survive to the third encounter.
Ooh.
Anything beyond that, I'll feel like it was a success.
My goal is to remember any abilities really. That I
I'm
have,
with Kelly
or
on
a
this
single
one.
spell.
Yeah.
What I hear online sometimes is that the game falls apart at a certain level. And so I figured, I never see 20th level streams. So I figured, hey, let's give it a try and see what happens. If things fall apart, they fall apart. But as long as we have fun.
Yeah. I've never played a character past 16, I think. And that was once.
Oh.
So jumping right in at level 20 ought to be fun.
Yeah, I think this might be my first 20th level character. I've played high levels. I think Monty has taken us to level 18 more than once, but that is the highest I've ever gone.
Well then, if none of you have actually had an adventure at 20th level, then this old wizard will have to show you how it's done.
All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with a brief introduction, and then I'm going to get everybody to maybe just give a quick rundown of their characters. So our characters are one of the most renowned groups of adventurers in Faerun. They have spent years traveling the Forgotten Realms and have ventured from the plains of Purple Dust to the east to the Moonshae Isles of the west. They have fought the greatest monsters and villains of the realms and boast many unlikely victories. Our heroes find themselves in Rashomon, where the party has been beckoned by the Wicklaurin, which translates to wise old women in the ancient tongue, also known as the witches of Rashomon. They beseech the party to help them with a threat they could not even hope to challenge. Shadow magic is spewing from the Vale Theater, a landmark in the town of Mulcenter. This shadow magic seems to drain the witches of their own magical power whenever they approach. A dark cloud of shadow has formed over the town and its surroundings, causing crops to wither, and the air has become unnaturally cold. Berserkers from the Ice Troll Lodge assaulted the theater, and none have returned. The Wicklaurin turned to the party, who accepted the challenge. The party notices that the air is cold, and the land seems to be in a state of perpetual night. Farmland around Mulcenter is barren and abandoned, and as you enter the city, not one soul can be seen. The city has been completely abandoned. Ahead of you is the Vale Theater, and above it, smoke-like shadow rises into the sky, blackening out the stars and moon. Through the windows of the theater, lamplight is visible. And as our heroes approach, let's have the players discuss their characters in a quick rundown. Monty, would you like to start?
Yes, I am Prospero Midwinter. And you, Dungeon Master, tell me the skeins of fate that I divine today.
Well, the one thing you did discover is that you know that whoever has caused this, you will have to defeat in combat. However, they are immune to all damage, all spells, and all conditions. So you'll have to figure that one out.
No problem.
Not the worst I have faced, but certainly not the best. With portents that I see before me, cast the dice, and let's see what the portent dice tell me. I am a 20th level divination wizard, so let's roll some d20s. We got a 17, we got a 2, and an 18.
Nice.
Great.
Very
rolls.
nice.
Yeah, those are good rolls.
Yeah.
All right, Kelly, let's hear about your character.
All right. I am playing Maxwell Silverhammer, the Hexblade Bard. And yeah, my character is a 20th level Hexblade Bard, 2 levels of Hexblade Warlock, 18 levels of Swords Bard. And I am the one responsible for telling the great tales of the adventures that this party has gone on. I have performed many songs, written many masterful stories that are told worldwide in every tavern across Faerun. I'm quite famous, and if you haven't heard of me, you're lying. And that is my character. I'm going to be accompanying these fine folk to make sure that we stay on track and have glorious stories to tell. My main goal is to make sure that every combat encounter is as beautiful and well described as possible. I only make sure that everybody looks their best at all times, and that's what I'm here to do.
Great. All right, Eric, tell us about your character.
Well, I'm Blorp, the Banderhob Paladin, Swamp Knight of the Ancients, and I'm here to have a good time with my friends, and I brandish my Holy Avenger longsword, and maybe stab some new ones.
Stab
You
some new friends.
stab your friends.
Yeah. As you all look down at your scars.
Yes, when we first met, he stabbed me in the
Tracks.
chest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Right, that was before or after you got married?
We did recently get married with our ceremony spell.
Yes, Blorp and myself, we are married, and it's I mean, in all the songs, it is bliss, and you know there is a reason I call him Blorp the Handsome in all of my tales.
Yes, that's accurate.
And Colby, tell us about your character.
So, yeah, I had a hard time trying to figure out what to come up with here for a level 20 character, and I've sort of said publicly many times that my favorite character that I've ever played in 5e was a Bladesinger, but my favorite class is a monk, and I kind of thought I can't not bring a monk to Treant Monk's game, right? Like, of all the classes, and it's my favorite anyway. And so I was like, should I go monk, Bladesinger, monk, Bladesinger? And finally, I just decided I'm just going to do a Bladesinger monk. So yeah, that's it's a level 6 Bladesinger, level 14 Mercy monk, who goes.
It's nice that you got classes where one of them gets really good thing at 14, and another one gets a really good thing at 6.
It worked out well. And I knew that being you, making my saving throws was going to be very important. So yeah, I kind of planned around that, as it were.
And since you have a straight class paladin, you have a 30-foot paladin aura.
Indeed. So
welcome.
Fingers crossed, I won't be failing any saving throws tonight. I am a Shadar Kai monk, Bladesinger, who goes by the name of Lyre Masil. And I don't know. I think I'm probably the with all of these very boisterous personalities in the group, I'm probably the silent, brooding one. Just because, if nothing else, that's easier to role play on a character who I am just jumping into right at level 20.
All right. So let's not waste any time here. We're going to get right into it because we've got a lot to get through. All right. So you have found yourselves at the theater. You should all be able to see your tokens.
Yep.
And you are in a front entranceway. And in front of you, you can see... At first glance, the theater shows no signs of malice. 11 rows of seats lead down to a stage 20 feet below. Walkways intersect the stairs at each 5 feet of descent. The theater is quiet and empty, but lit lanterns hang from the ceiling above. The ceiling is currently 20 feet above your heads, but down at the stage, the ceiling is 40 feet high. At your left and right, balconies can be seen with additional seats 10 feet above. The stage itself is empty, other than 2 props resembling plants and a drop-down screen, currently retracted. To the left can be seen a sound stage with a piano and brass and percussive instruments. At the back of the stage, a thick red curtain hides anything past it. 2 sets of stairs at the west and east balconies seem to lead upwards. The area above appears black as night.
I'm pretty sure I've performed at this theater.
Really? Do you happen to know the layout of this dusty old place of boring tales of complete fabrication?
Of course I have no idea what the layout is. Usually when I perform, I am at least 14 ales in, and I don't recall most of it.
Useful as always.
The snack bar's pretty nice here, though, I'll tell you that.
Doesn't seem too threatening.
Maybe the chairs are all mimics. I stab one of the chairs.
All right, the chair has been stabbed.
Excellent.
You think it is dead.
I think it is dead. But just to be sure, I stab it one more time. I'm sure it's dead now.
I'll take a bite of that chair, too.
Again, you're welcome, everybody.
Thank you,
My
as
hero.
always, Maxwell.
All right. Recounting what we know, the witches have told us that there is strange magic leaking from this theater, and the last group of people who walked in here were slain, correct?
That is correct.
The
or at least they
Berserker
didn't
trolls.
return.
They did not return. Very good, very good. That means that they still might be alive then, which means they might be able to help us, or get in our way.
Correct. It's possible that they might have been turned against us. Who knows?
All right, then. Very well. Then, in such a case, I am going to say it is worth us taking a moment to take stock of our surroundings. And I would like to cast. I have my owl familiar out, but I would like to, if we can take the moment to size up the situation, to at least cast telepathic bond on the group of us as a ritual, and begin by surveying the perimeter of the building.
Okay. So you have the owl fly around the outside of the theater, and they come back and relay that they were. Everything seems to be empty and barren out there.
Yes, but I would like to know what is the height of the building? What is the material composition of the walls? Where are the locations of the windows? Where are the locations of the chimneys? And where are the locations of all the modes of egress? I assume that this building has at least one other door, a stage door of some kind. There's no reason for us to take the front entrance.
And is the concession stand stocked?
There is a second entrance. It is on the north west end of the building.
Mm-hmm.
A small door there that appears to enter the back area of the building.
And what is the height?
Building seems to be constructed of stone. And you would estimate it is 2 floors. That there is obviously a floor above you.
Yeah, 2 floors, but it like so this is a theater, so I'm assuming that it is at least 100 feet, 200 feet. Like, how tall is the building?
Oh, it's not that tall. It would be about so let's see, we've got 40 about 60 feet.
Okay. 60 feet tall. And beyond the other doorway, are there any chimneys, windows, or other modes of egress?
There was one chimney. Yes.
Okay. Excellent. And can you and the surrounding area is a street of a city?
Yes.
And there are there what are the other buildings that are nearby this building itself?
It looks like you're in a market area, so you would say stores, but they've all been completely abandoned.
Okay, excellent. And there's no one else around in the streets.
It is completely abandoned.
And it is the morning. Okay, very good. So there is the entrance around the back and the chimney.
You are, as always, thorough, if nothing else, Prospero. Perhaps we ought to inspect the interior.
Are we already standing inside the front entrance?
Yeah. There's kind of some side
Right.
doors that I'll just remove them so you can see where you came in from.
I sniff the air to see if I smell any moldy corpses or anything.
You do not smell any moldy corpses.
Okay,
Right.
so we've got this kind of this front entrance area and then the outside. So sorry, because people in I realize because I'm capturing what my token can see, I have to physically move my token around to reveal more parts of the map. Correct? Okay.
So I'd like to stealth in through the front door, checking for traps as I go.
Okay. You can go ahead and make an investigation check.
Okay. Not my strongest.
All right. No signs of traps that you can see.
Okay. Do you want a stealth check?
You're being stealthy? Yeah, then I will need a stealth check. Okay.
Yikes.
I mean, even with your natural one, you're not that loud.
Oh my.
So yeah, I just kind of walk in the front door like so.
So it is lit here. You think that these lanterns maybe are continual light lanterns, like they're on all the time, because there doesn't seem to be anyone here to maintain them. The place seems completely empty.
Okay. You said that you cast what's it called on us, right? We can speak telepathically to each other.
Yes,
Rory's
telepathic bond. Yeah.
Okay, I'll say perhaps I ought to go investigate the stage.
Pragmatic.
Good luck.
I walk up next to Lee Ray, and for some reason I picture him eating theater popcorn, but I have no idea where I got it from. And I'm just like, in his head, I'm like, I'm like, are you being stealthy right now? Is that what you're trying to do?
I don't even respond.
Ah,
I just give him.
I crouch down, and I'm gonna sneak up too. I'm gonna follow the lead here and sneak up to the first row of chairs, and and I don't know. I'm waiting for something to surprise me.
Nothing seems to be happening.
Yeah, I'd move that far. If nothing happens, I'd move to the next tier.
Yeah. All seems calm.
Next tier.
It just seems like an empty theater.
Every time you move, I like sneakily roll up next to you, like literally do a roll.
And you're singing your own theme music like Kronk.
once y'all get like halfway through, I think I will start following you, leaving some distance with my heavy adamantine plate.
Okay. Up onto the stage then.
Okay, as you step on the stage, the floor does creak slightly. And you can make a perception check.
Okay.
I don't follow you that time.
18. Behind the red curtain in front of you, you can hear sounds. Perhaps they're voices, but with an 18, it is difficult to discern.
Okay. Message back to the group. Let them know what I hear.
Very good. Well, in this case, did I mention that I also wish to cast Detect Magic to just give us a quick
You had
scan?
not.
Okay.
Okay.
And I can also see with my third eye. I can also see invisible creatures and objects within 10 feet of me. I realize that's not. I haven't really gone that far, but we shall see. We shall see.
With your detect magic, you can determine that the lanterns are indeed the new light lanterns.
Okay.
Say, would you like me to investigate behind the curtain? We'll see if I can find anyone who's making those noises.
If you want, I would say to do it quietly.
Right. All right. I'm gonna try to stealthily come up to this point and see if I can, or I don't know. Is there like a break in the curtain that I could try to?
You could,
you know what I mean?
you could. I mean, it's a curtain, so you could
Sure.
just lift it.
Is there like
underneath that? If you
is there like a break in the middle or anything?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Probably a break in the middle. Yes.
Then I'd do that, coming up here, and I'll try to stealthily peek behind. There's my stealth check.
You do so.
That's better.
Okay. The area behind the stage includes dressing areas and a mess of various props and toys. 2 children, perhaps 8 years old, are currently discussing what game they should play next. The boy wants to play knights, and the girl wants to play kings and queens. The boy is wearing a costume cape and holding a toy sword and a flute. The girl is wearing a costume dress and looking in a handheld child-sized mirror, admiring a locket about her neck. They immediately stop what they're doing. Oh, maybe not. They do not notice you.
Sweet.
So There's the little girl.
I'm creeped out by
Yeah.
children in fantasy settings.
Nothing good will come of this.
In your head, I say, I don't trust them. Maybe you should try punching them.
Yeah, I message back to everybody what I see and say, should I approach or attack? I don't feel great about attacking.
You're going to strike a child?
Defenseless children, but I have a feeling that there's more than meets the eye here.
Perhaps if you want somebody to talk to them, it's better if I do it.
I can always eat them.
And actually, I'll mention to Lyrae that you actually, the more you look at them, you notice they're slightly transparent.
Okay.
As most
Naturally,
children are,
yeah.
right?
I'll say,
They haven't fully formed.
That's the best kind of children, the unseen kind.
yes, I am suspicious that they might be ghosts.
Is that a normal thing? Do children grow into corporeal forms, or is that more an unusual thing?
Human ones, typically, yes.
Yeah, we have eggs.
Yeah, me and Blorp don't have much experience with children yet.
Yet.
I'm awaiting instruction. Attack or converse. Who's in charge of this group anyway? Have we determined who our leader is?
Obviously, I am the leader. I'm the face of the party.
There's a big difference between the face and the leader. You know that there's Hannibal, right? And there's face. I'm 18 illusion for those who aren't with me on this one. And there's a difference.
Well, I consider myself the leader and
course,
face
naturally,
of this party.
yes. I think I'm looking to Prospero for guidance.
Me too.
Looking to me for guidance. Yes, well, you'll see before you live to regret that, I'm afraid. This is one thing that I've seen. It's been your death, and it is not pretty.
Hey.
Yes, from years traveling with Prospero, I would highly suggest not listening to him.
I've made peace with my mortality.
The difficult thing about
to decide
death.
For yourself.
Do you want me to talk to the children, or do you want to?
No, I'm going to charge in and I'm going to attack them because I want to get surprised.
I'm saying I can go in and talk, and then you just run.
I do believe that Maxwell should at least talk to these ghost children.
It's 2 ladies punching them already.
Yeah.
All right, so you are charging in. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
It's great.
We don't need to roll initiative since
This is
they
exactly
can't make
how I saw
attacks.
it.
So you go ahead and attack.
All right. I'm gonna make.
They both look very surprised, and
Good.
scared.
What a waste of a good meal.
I'm gonna make. Oops, I wasn't supposed to click on that one. I'm gonna make one staff attack, and we'll see what happens with my staff of power.
You have
Oh.
critical
Oh.
the young boy.
Okay. Let's see. So I need to roll this plus another D8, right?
We're truly the heroes of the realm.
And
I
I'm
certainly
changing
hope-
your character's alignment to evil.
Yeah.
Hey, they look like ghosts.
If you
Come
weren't
on.
already.
All-
Okay.
All ghosts are evil.
So
What's that?
you have hit him for 15 points of damage. He is crying and screaming and begging you to stop.
Okay, I will stop. And I'll just be like, "Oh, I apologize. You look like a ghost. We heard that this place was cursed. What's going on in
I
here?"
am a ghost.
I'm going to burst into the room.
Yeah. I think we all run in.
Pardon the intrusion of my friend here. He's a little gung-ho with his fists and
The
staff.
boy is crying.
There, child. And I put my hand through his head in an attempt to
Actually, you touch him and he seems solid.
Wait, I thought you said you were a ghost.
Yeah, I can kind of be solid. I
Well-
think I'm a ghost. I'm not sure. I'm definitely dead.
Right. What's the story here? Who
Yes,
are you?
I must have been confused in my visions because I was quite certain that this was the version of reality where you
My-
were responsible for the death of the
My
child.
name is Bondar. That's my sister Semith. Yeah, I don't know why we're still here because we died a while ago.
How did you die?
Mom took over running the theater. I don't know how long ago. Before I can remember, we live in a house down the street. But ever since the shadow person, we can't seem to leave. It feels like we've been stuck here a long time.
The shadow
There's
person?
blood. It's hard to keep track of how long, but a while back, Mom told us to stay here and play, and she was going to work on setting up for a show that night. She was out there, and he points to the stage behind the curtain, where when we heard this sucking sound, Mom screamed and got dark all of a sudden. We tried to run away, but there was nowhere to go. It started getting really cold and dark. I remember falling down and feeling sleepy. It didn't hurt, not like that, and that what just happened. I remember waking up again, and I wasn't cold anymore. It was still dark, but I could see in the dark. Mom was there, but it wasn't Mom. She seemed mean. I mean, she looked like Mom, but her eyes were angry and all black. She stepped back out onto the stage, and we heard that sucking sound again. Suddenly the lights came back on, and when we looked, Mom was gone. Ever since then, we stay here. We want to go home, but every time we get close to outside, it feels really bad, like we can't go. Sometimes scary things seem to show up and wander the theater. We make sure to hide when they come, but they always seem to be looking for us. We've gotten really good at hiding, though. When we're scared, we can make it so we can't be seen. We always know when the bad things come looking for us because things change.
What's the name of your mother?
Hang on just a moment.
Is it Tiamat?
We've already fought Tiamat 3 times.
I know. This is a multiversal version. I don't know.
Won't stay dead, that stupid dragon.
Lee Ray, what I gathered from the story is that you hurt this child worse than its own death.
And in my defense, he seems to have died in his sleep. So, I mean, it wasn't really...
Indeed, in this
He
version
says,
of reality, the theater burned down and the children
Here
died.
they are again!
Lee Ray, in the stories, I will skip this part.
And as he says that and screams, the lights become dim. And approaching down suddenly there's the whole place looks different, somehow decrepit, and there's webbing everywhere, and you see 4 spiders that seem to be made of pure shadow heading towards you. And the boy and girl scream and turn invisible. And as for the rest of you, please roll initiative.
Shadow creatures, don't worry. I can take care of these.
Oh my gosh, my rolls. All right.
Oh.
Either crits or crit fails. That's all I'm good for tonight.
Oh, wow.
Very good at hitting children.
Lee Ray.
And
The
yes,
savior
all
of
these
the
spiders
children.
have the following feature. Lonely spider. Spiders have terrible social skills, and this creature is sadly alone. As such, as it has great hatred for anyone who has found happiness. It gains +2 on attack rolls against anyone who has been married within the past 7 days.
This was a setup.
Dirty DM homebrew.
Wait, how recently did we get married,
Yes,
Blorp?
at this point, my question for Maxwell
Within the last
is,
7 days.
No.
do you have any buyer's remorse?
All right, so if I could get everyone to roll initiative. Oh, you have. Okay.
I'm happy to re-roll it, though.
Yeah, please.
Let me add you in. And just so you know, for next time, if you've got your token selected when you roll initiative, you'll automatically go onto the initiative tracker.
Thanks for the tip.
Oh, well, I better re-roll in that case, just to make it easy on you.
All right, so Lyre, you had a 6. And Maxwell, what was Maxwell's?
14.
14. And Prospero?
I believe that's a 9.
9. And Blorp?
Also 9, but surely the prophet would go first.
Nope, because B is before P.
Oh, okay. Maybe in common.
All right, so the first creature to go is one of the spiders. And it looks like a large spider. It's about the size of a large dog, except it is seems to be completely made of shadow.
I moved myself purely because I wouldn't have been standing on the stage still.
Okay.
I hope that's okay.
I think that will be all right.
Having been talking to the children, I assumed that I was in the room with them.
I was
Right.
keeping distance from the weirdos.
Moves to there. And it spins a one. Spins a web of shadow
Ooh.
with in a space within 5 feet of it. And that web of shadow is going to be right there. And dark vision does not see through this darkness. It then moves there. And it is multi-attacking.
Nice.
And it may make a bite attack or a grapple attempt. It will make a grapple attempt against Blorp.
Against Blorp.
Ooh, that's a bad roll. Yep.
I easily parry this little bug.
Well, let's see. I need an athletics or acrobatics check.
Oh, yeah, that's how that works. I easily parry.
Yes, you do. All right. Maxwell.
Maxwell is going to rush forward next to Blorp, his beloved. And I am going to cast Spirit Guardians.
Okay.
Obviously designating my friends to not be affected. And as I draw my cursed sword, because I'm a hexblade, and it ignites with fire, little fiery spirits start flitting around me. And yeah, they're going to mess with these spiders, and I'm going to protect my friends.
Are the ghost children your friends?
For now, yes. I feel bad for them because they were beaten with a magic staff for no reason.
I had plenty of reason. It was just I was incorrect in my
Again,
reasoning.
I'm omitting this from the songs. You will be the hero of the children in the songs I sing.
Appreciate that.
I wonder what else you've left out from our tales.
All right. So it was a what level Spirit Guardians?
I'm just gonna cast it at regular old 3rd level.
Okay. Do you want to just go ahead and roll the damage right now, and then I'll note what damage to apply on each turn.
That'll be
17.
17.
Nice.
Wow.
Okay. All right. Anything else on your turn?
Yes. I'm gonna give, because I've ran up to my beloved Blorp, I'm giving a bardic inspiration that is a D12 to Blorp.
Thanks. Feels
Okay.
nice.
The shadow spider here is going to dash. There.
Oh.
This one begins in Spirit Guardians, so it is going to make a Wisdom save. I assume that makes it, so it'll take half damage. However, it appears to be vulnerable to radiant damage.
Hurrah.
Nice.
And I don't know why that same spider. I must have rolled that spider's initiative twice. No, I maybe just moved the wrong spider last time. Okay. To just verify something here.
Kelly, is your bardic just like the regular bardic for me?
Yeah, I think that they're let's see, just
Yeah.
regular. I think I do have. Oh yeah, that's something I have to do. Yeah, it's
Okay.
regular.
Thanks.
So this spider back here is it gonna hit the Spirit Guardians? I think it is, and it's gonna have to dash, but it will get to there, and it will make a Wisdom save.
The one that moved up to me would also have taken that damage, right, on entering.
No, it was able to go around.
Ah.
I measured that out. All right.
Oh yeah, 15 feet.
And
That's right.
This one.
Blorp, you can also use it if you cast a spell that restores hit points or deals damage. You can add it to that as well.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
And it dashes to there.
Stop avoiding my spirit guardians. There's a curtain in the way.
Do you want to turn your aura on and roll 20 for it?
I can
do that?
Take care of that.
That's
Oh,
what
thank you.
the big circle. Can you see the big circle? Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Oh, wonderful. So cool.
Sure, turn.
Well, the one that came after me, I'm going to go after it. So I'll pull out my Holy Avenger with my shield and take a swing.
That will hit.
I hope so. And then my Radiant.
Which it is vulnerable to.
Yes. All right. Second swing.
That will hit.
Ooh, pretty good.
And 6.
And then I'm gonna try to knock it over with my bonus action.
All right. It'll make an athletics check. 18.
33.
It is fallen prone.
Get this one, or I'll have to eat it later.
Why
And
not
that'll
both?
be the end. End of
Anything
turn.
else?
That's
Okay.
it.
Prospero.
All right. Looking at these creatures, are they corporeal in nature, or are they incorporeal in appearance?
They are corporeal.
Corporeal in appearance. Surveying them up, do these can I tell anything about them with or identify these creatures?
I'll give you an Arcana check to gain a little bit of information.
Can I interrupt? I'm
DC.
sorry. If those are undead or fiends, my Holy Avenger would have done extra damage. Were they?
They are monstrosities.
Okay. Sorry.
It'll be a DC 20 on the Arcana check.
Okay. Oh well.
You skipped over the shadow spider chapter in that book you were reading.
Very well. Let us just simplify this situation for a moment then, and make it a little bit more straightforward. I turn to the two spiders that are surrounding my friend. Is it Lear?
Lyre.
And I will upcast Banishment with a 5th level spell slot on the two of them.
All right, charisma saves.
And
what's your DC?
My spell saving throw DC is, oh my god, 23.
They cannot succeed. All right, so they disappear.
Nice.
I'm just going to put them to the side just in case concentration is broken.
Be on with you.
Okay.
Nice move, Prospero.
Thank you.
They'll be back
Prospero.
shortly. We'll still have to put an end to them.
Lyre.
All right. I'm going to use my bonus action to start my blade song.
Okay.
And then I will run up here and make some attacks against the prone spider. Thus, I don't know how to do this with advantage, so I'm just going to roll twice.
Okay, that's a hit.
Okay. For this much damage.
Okay.
And then I will make a second attack, but this time casting Booming Blade when I do.
The 20 is a miss, so let's roll again. Yep, you hit.
Okay. And so that's going to be this plus Booming Blade.
You can save the
Right there.
booming blade because you have killed it.
Oh.
All right. Awesome.
Anything else?
Nope, I've used my bonus action, so not until next time.
Great work.
All right. So this one is banished. Maxwell.
Maxwell, holding up his flaming sword, is just going to attack this other spider next to him.
Okay. A 20 is a miss.
20 is a miss.
I think you were darn close.
Well, it is a good thing I get to attack a second time. Is a 30 a miss?
30 is a hit.
Hooray.
I should certainly hope not.
Looks like 17 damage.
Yeah, 17 damage. And I'm going to use my telekinetic feat as a bonus action to try to pull it in front of me so that Blorp can also be in range of it.
Telekinetic only pushes or pulls. It doesn't go sideways.
Well, what would a push or a pull look like in this case?
Well, a pull wouldn't look like much since you're practically touching it. A push would be 5 feet right to there.
Maybe I won't do it. Can I?
Okay, metagaming. Push it away and then step back so that when it moves up to attack, it'll take some damage.
Right. Right. All right. I'm going to do that. I'm going to push it away with telekinetic.
You have succeeded.
And then I'm going to, I guess that leaves Prospero open, and I don't want that. Although Prospero's...
Don't worry about me.
All right. I step over here.
It's still in the area. If you wanted to force it to move into the area of your aura, you'll have to move a little bit more than that, though.
All right. Boom.
There you go.
All right. The shadow spider. Yeah, it's going to move in. It moves in right to there. So go ahead and roll that Spirit Guardian's damage again.
I will.
Hey, does a 20 make the save?
Yeah.
Okay.
My DC's 19.
All right. Let's see a damage roll. 14. and it spins a web of shadow right here. Then moves here and attempts to grapple Prospero.
Very good. Sorry. I was going to silvery barbs it.
Okay. Well, it has not succeeded on a check yet. You go ahead and make your check.
Okay. Let's see here. All right. What do I have to roll? I'm sorry.
Either acrobatics or athletics, whichever is higher.
Let's see, old man.
22, yes. So he has now succeeded. So you wish to silvery barbs?
Yes.
All right. Who are you giving advantage to?
I will give advantage to Blorp.
Okay. We will re-roll. And you've succeeded.
Nice. Silvery barbs, OP.
He is unable to grapple you. Blorp, finish him off.
Oh yeah, I step forward and stab. So Colby, in D&D Beyond, if you right click the number, you can click advantage.
Thank you.
So my advantage roll. Oh, almost a crit.
Hit. Okay.
And there's my radiant.
Ooh. That's it. That's it right there.
All right, I guess we're done with this whole adventure.
And as the last spider is defeated, a sucking sound can be heard, and an ominous portal appears behind the stage.
Is that your mother? Where did the ghosts go?
And as it
That's
appears,
rude.
the theater goes dark.
Ooh. Spooky.
Blind sight. 10 feet.
And hang on just a moment.
Is this one of those interactive plays that I've heard so much about?
Like a choose your own adventure, like a role playing game or
A
something.
night at the theater.
I love a night at the theater. Theater.
Demeth and Bondar, you've been very naughty children. Didn't I tell you not to talk to strangers?
I told you it was our
And
mother.
you, heroes of the realms indeed. I don't see heroes. I see frightened little bunnies. But you know what fear is? But don't worry. You don't know what fear is, but don't worry. I'll show you. Prepare to have your worst nightmares brought to life, you might say. You'll be petrified with fear. At that, 4 forms form out of the darkness of the theater. They are indeed creatures of nightmares, somewhat naga-like, but their faces are especially demonic and evil. And their eyes, something about their eyes sends shivers down your spine. Semith runs up to Blorp. Mother, please don't hurt the strangers. They're our friends. Their eyes are really scary, Blorp. Really scary. Use this mirror to reflect their eyes right back at them. She hands Blorp the child's mirror she has been holding.
Stand next to me, and you'll be immune to fear.
Or within 30 feet, right?
Yeah, within 30 feet.
All right, so do you see the item?
Yes.
If you are holding the mirror as an action, you can hold it towards a nightmare naga on your turn. You don't know what it does.
And she handed it to me?
Speaking of which, there's the nagas. Yes.
All right.
Did she call us bunnies?
Delicious.
None of us are Haragon.
And it is initiative.
All right.
We're still in the same order or re-rolling?
You're re-rolling.
Oh, okay.
New combat.
That's better.
All right, so select my token and then roll.
Oh, did I? I don't know. I might not have.
Oh, I thought I selected it.
Let's see. I've got Leray on there. I've got Prospero and Maxwell.
Oh, I did do it. Amazing.
I will add in what?
Sorry.
Roll, Eric?
14.
Prospero, you have 1 initiative.
These are truly horrifying creatures. Let's see. Well, just because I'm not entirely clear. Are those spiders I banished? Are they just gone? Are we just pretending they're just not happening anymore? Because we kind of accelerated past the part where I was waiting for them to come back and us like smash.
By the end of the speech, you had concluded concentration, and they are not of this plane.
Okay. Okay. So they're gone for good. Okay. Well, these creatures that I see before me. What spell do I have to deal with them? Well, we have this mirror. Yes?
Take it.
I'm very interested in what this mirror could do, and I'm very tempted to take it and see what its abilities might be.
Semeth says, I gave it to Blorp. It only works for Blorp.
Okay. Okay. Then that is a very good thing to know. In that case, what I will do is I think let's just start things off nice and simple, and we'll take a gamble on this one. See if these. I have a suspicion these creatures are going to be immune to this, but we'll try it anyways. I'm going to cast Hypnotic Pattern.
And you are counterspelled.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Counterspelled? I hate that.
All right. Anything else?
Which one cast the counterspell?
This one.
Okay, very good.
All right.
In that case, what I will just do then is I will use my telekinetic feat to just nudge Blorp forward.
Okay.
Go get him! All right, out of ideas.
All right, Blorp, go ahead and move your token 1 down.
Unless you want to resist it, in which case make a saving throw.
And this naga right here is casting a spell.
I would like to counterspell it.
Okay. You have successfully counterspelled a dispel magic.
Okay.
All
Worth, I think.
This
Could have
naga
messed me
right
up.
here is let's see, going to cast a spell.
Out of reaction, sorry.
I don't. Yeah, I can't do anything.
Yeah, we'll counterspell it.
Okay.
Are we gonna play this the other way around too? Are we gonna start saying we're gonna cast a spell so you can't metagame when you're gonna counterspell us?
It's up to you.
Yeah, shield.
You.
Attack.
Maxwell, at the start of your turn,
Yeah.
you can see the Nightmare Nega's eyes. And you are within 30 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh, they forgot to move up. Oh, you're okay. All right, go ahead.
I choose not to look at their eyes. No.
You can
Oh.
you can avert your
Uh-oh.
eyes. Yes, besides you.
Oh, there we go.
Ooh.
Sorry
Okay.
about that.
That's
Don't know what happened.
That's okay. Let me just make sure that didn't. We just lost our order there. Just give me a sec to just rejig everybody here. Where are you supposed to all be? There we go. Okay, just have to switch Kelly.
Colby.
I was about to go try and cycle my router, but all of a sudden it just came back. So
Okay, there we go.
no idea.
Now, wait a minute. Yeah, no, you are definitely out of 30 feet. Okay, so what do you do?
I'm going to run up next to Blorp,
Okay.
and I'm going to Eldritch Blast.
Sure. Which one?
We'll do. Which one hasn't gone yet? This one. 3 of them cast spells. One of them hasn't done anything.
Well, one of them cast a counter spell, but this one and this one haven't had their turns yet.
Okay. I'm gonna blast this one that hasn't had its turn yet.
Okay.
And as a multi-class, how many Eldritch Blasts do I get?
You'll have 4.
Okay, cool. All right.
Well, that's a crit.
Nice.
Awesome. So that's the first one. And I have Repelling Blast.
Mm-hmm.
And
Would you like
I
to use
also... yeah, I'm going to push it back 10 feet. And I also have Agonizing Blast. I don't know if that's included in that.
That is included.
Okay, cool. Here's my second one. I'm going to hit the same one.
Hit again.
Push it back again.
Okay.
And now I'm actually going to hit... I'm going to shoot this one at the end here.
Okay.
Well,
That's a miss.
and last one.
Is a miss.
All right. Well, I pushed one away. I don't know. Maybe it'll make it a little harder to get to us.
All right. Lyra, you have begun your turn within 30 feet.
Okay.
So you will please make a wisdom saving throw, DC 25.
Okay, so I get to add 5 to this.
Yeah. Is this a magical effect?
Is it magical? It's definitely not a spell.
Sure.
I would say it's magical.
Advantage.
Okay. I'll take it.
Well, you have made your saving throw.
Yeah.
So you are not restrained.
Okay. For my turn, I would like to let me ask this. I would like to cast Wall of Force via my Staff of Power.
Okay.
In a 10-foot hemisphere. If I were to cast it here, it would pass through both of these two, correct? And I could decide which side of the wall they moved to?
Right. That's correct.
Okay, then that's what I would like to do. I would like to cast it here and shunt, each of them together so that they're both trapped inside the 10-foot hemisphere of the Wall of Force.
Okay. So we got a
10-foot radius, I should say.
Like there.
Yeah. And as a bonus action, had it been a minute from when I cast Blade Song last?
With 1 minute duration stuff, I usually just say at the end of the combat.
Okay. Then I will use Blade Song again.
Okay.
And prepare myself. I don't want to move any closer because they just conveniently got pushed away. So, yeah, that's my turn.
Blorp, please make a wisdom saving throw.
Uh-oh.
Remember, you still have Bardic Inspiration in case things don't go well.
Thank you.
You made it.
Let's see how this thing works. And I hold up the mirror.
All right. Use an action to hold the mirror to which one?
Because I'm not sure how the wall is going to interact. I guess it would be the far east one.
All right. So this one.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So this one here. Going to cast a spell, which can't be blocked. Misty Steps.
Mm.
And a little Misty Step. Right here.
That's into my Spirit Guardians.
Yeah. So we'll do a wisdom save. Made it. Go ahead, roll damage.
Ugh.
This
All
one
right.
does not seem to be vulnerable to radiant.
Um,
And it will make a bite attack on Maxwell as reach.
no, I'm hiding behind Blorp.
That is a critical hit.
Oof. All right, how much
Take
damage is that?
29 piercing and 77 necrotic.
Wow. So, okay. 29 piercing. And 77?
77 necrotic.
Like I said, I was hoping that we could get past the third combat.
Where are all my resistances? I probably should have picked something that helped me in that department.
Yikes.
I think the only one that would have anything to help them in that department is Colby's character. Being the
Yeah.
High. All right, this one back here is going to, that misty set. Oh, sorry. Go ahead and make a concentration save, DC 52.
Okay, I'll do that. I'm gonna roll it. I get a 6. There's a 6.
If you're gonna miss, you might as well miss big.
Well, you have
All right.
+5, remember?
Oh right,
11.
11.
Don't sell yourself short.
This
You
nightmare Naga down here is stepping up, and it is going to attack Liray.
Okay.
You can get rid of my aura, I guess, because it no longer matters.
28 to hit.
I will. So I'm blade singing. So I now have a 26 AC. I will cast shield,
Okay.
and it will miss.
Prospero.
All right, let's see. The situation has changed dramatically since my last turn.
Yep.
Very interesting. I have a pragmatic question, which actually I didn't realize. There is a curtain between the front stage and the backstage, and I'm on the other side of this curtain. How does
I'm going to assume the curtain is drawn.
you like open or closed?
Close. Oh, sorry. It is open.
Okay. All right. So
Is that drawn? No, maybe that's.
Yeah. No, you're right.
yeah,
When you say the curtain's drawn, it's pulled back, pulled away.
Yeah. Language. Language is okay.
Yeah, that's why you notice the dynamic lighting has been removed from there.
I see. Okay,
Yeah.
I understand now. Because it wasn't like that when we first came in.
It wasn't.
Yeah. Alrighty. So we got these two things. So I got to make a saving throw against this scary stuff. Yeah.
You do, unless you wish to avert your eyes.
I got advantage.
Or close your eyes. If you close your eyes, you're blinded, but then you will not have to make the saving throw.
Okay. Well, I got advantage, and I am. I got advantage. I can't actually be frightened because I'm in the aura, and I got the +5. So I think I'm gonna do this. How do I roll with advantage on with this thing?
Right click the number.
You can. Yeah.
There we go. Nope, that did not.
Or you could just roll twice.
Yeah.
Okay. That did not do what I wanted it to do.
15 is a fail, and a 19 is a fail.
All right, so I am.
You are now restrained, and at the beginning of your next turn, you will make another save. And if you fail that one, you will be petrified.
Is that 19 plus your 5?
Yeah, it is a 25 DC.
Yeah, I would need
So 24. It got close.
one short.
I got you.
Yeah. Okay. So
you are currently restrained. You can still take action, but you will be making another save at the start of your next turn.
Okay. Cool. In this case, what I think I'm gonna do, is, I guess I'm restrained. Oh, this is tricky. Well, I really don't want to end up being turned into stone. Is that what's going to happen to me?
Petrified.
That's what's going to happen to you. Yeah, that's
Okay.
correct.
Okay. This is not something that Dispel Magic is just going to work on?
Don't worry. I can
Spell magic will
deal.
not work on this.
Okay.
No.
I can deal with petrified.
Okay.
You guys know this because we've been in many sticky situations.
All right.
Wizards are a dime a dozen. We can get another one.
Okay. Well, I think in this case, the best thing to do here then is, these guys are super tricky, and that's a laugh and a half. So I think what we'll do then, and a bunch of them all have counterspell. Okay.
They can't have that many spell slots, right? Right?
Well, they could, and I just and I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to get that to go out. Okay, so in that case, what I think I'm gonna do. Sorry, I'm being so indecisive with all this. I think what I'm going to do then is we'll just use my action, and I am going to this one that Misty stepped out of that wall of force.
Yeah.
I'm going to vortex warp it back in to the wall of force.
Okay.
Oh,
Nice.
that's
It
fun.
is going to counterspell you.
Naturally. Okay. In that case, I'm just going to push it with my telekinetic feet.
Oh, I wanted that to work so bad.
Yeah. No. I wasn't going to be able to do anything this turn because no matter what I do, they would counterspell me. So. Okay.
Next, it's another one in the wall of force. It is going to Misty Step out, and it is going to bite Blorp.
Ow!
26 to hit.
Yeah.
18
23.
piercing and 24 necrotic.
24.
And this one.
You said 24 instead of 77?
Necrotic. Well, yeah, because you didn't get crit.
Yeah, you didn't get crit.
Oh, okay.
So our final line of this Nightmare Gaze feature says the Nightmare Naga is immune to its own gaze unless it sees itself reflected in the mirror of Samith. In which case, it must make a saving throw and cannot use legendary resistance to make the save, which is a spoiler.
Yeah.
If it fails, it is immediately petrified until greater restoration or similar magic ends the condition. So let's make a wisdom save.
Come on, baby.
It has failed, and it is petrified.
Nice.
And
Very
I'm
nice.
going to go ahead and
Thanks,
remove it
kid.
from the fight.
Blorp, you saved us.
Yeah.
Well, let's
I'm
not
dead.
speak too hasty. You are almost dead.
I am bleeding, but I will live, maybe.
I've got lay on hands. Don't worry.
Your turn.
I know, honey.
I thought you said this was supposed to be PG.
Is it Maxwell's turn?
Yes.
Seeing as these nightmares are constantly counterspelling everything, I draw my flaming sword and just start smacking this injured one next to me.
Got it. The 21 is a miss. It seems really, really close.
Okay. I'm gonna go again.
That hits.
All right.
15.
15.
Oh, it seems resistant to the
damage.
fire damage.
Stop it. Just stop. And then I'm going to use my telekinetic to try to shove it 5 feet away from me.
That does not succeed.
Hooray. Get away from me.
All right. Oh, and I'm sorry. At the beginning of your turn, did you make your saving throw? I forgot to have you make your saving throw.
Oh, goodness, no. Which saving throw is it? It's wisdom, right?
The wisdom.
Right. This plus 5. That was one of my better saving throws.
You had advantage.
Oh,
right.
I
That's
have
right. Oh,
advantage. Right. There we
Okay,
go.
You had made it. All right. Leray, are you going to
Okay.
make the save or close your eyes?
I'm going to attempt the save
Okay.
with advantage.
Did I successfully push it 5 feet away from me?
No.
Oh, no.
That did not seem to come through. Let me try this again. Well, I mean, I rolled a 17 and an 8, so 30 was my
All right.
best.
That is a
Plus 5.
success.
Okay, I will make some attacks on Nightmare Naga. This one.
Okay.
First attack.
That's a hit.
27. Okay. For this much damage.
13.
And then second attack.
Hit.
For this much damage.
13 more.
And then I'm going to use Flurry of Blows and make some unarmed strikes. For this much.
That is a miss.
Assuming that misses. And this much.
That hits.
Okay. And on that one, I would like to apply my Hand of Harm.
Okay.
So the unarmed strike damage is this, and the Hand of Harm should be the same, right? The
Hand of
wisdom
Harm
modifier.
Is necrotic, though, right?
Correct.
Yeah. So it is immune to the damage.
Okay.
However, it is not immune to the poison condition.
Okay. Yeah, I was going to say then I'd like to try and apply the poisoned condition. Does that work?
It
Great.
does. You have successfully applied the poison condition.
Okay. And that's my turn.
Okay.
Oh, I gotta check off.
Are you going to close your eyes or keep them open?
I'm just gonna shut my eyes and just point the mirror at the one south of me.
The one south of you. Got it.
And remember, I've got 10 feet of blind sight from my swamp sense.
Ah, very nice. So you can see it. No.
Oh.
No one knows how blind sight works. All right. Right here. This one is going to attack. Well, it's got a restrained enemy, so it's going to attack Prospero with advantage.
Okay, I will Silvery Barbs it for disadvantage. At least cancel that out.
All right. Well, did the 22 hit to begin
Yeah.
with? Okay. All right. So then I'll roll another attack. Yeah, it hit you.
Okay.
So 14 piercing, 29 necrotic.
All right, so 43. Okay.
Do you still get to
Cap.
give somebody advantage with silvery barbs?
Yeah, I will give that advantage to... I can't give it to myself, can I? I don't actually need it. So I'll give it to Blorp. No, actually, I'll give it to Maxwell.
Hooray.
Wonderful.
You know, you could... Yeah, oh yeah, it wouldn't make any difference. All right. The poisoned one. The poisoned one, what will it do? Well, I think it is going to provoke from Lyre.
Yes. Okay.
That is a hit. For 10 damage. It then casts a spell.
I've
Which
already used
I don't
my
think
reaction.
anyone can... Yeah.
Yeah, I should have taken Mage Slayer.
A synaptic static
Ooh.
goes off. Like, on you guys. Everyone make a DC 16 intelligence save to take half damage.
Remember, we have advantage, you get +5, and you have resistance to the damage.
I cannot fail this save.
Yeah. It's an easy save, but it's poisoned, so I figured it would do some AoE.
Synaptic static is psychic, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, right. I thought you were saying poison damage. Right. Yeah.
It's poisoned.
What did we need to save?
You needed a 16.
Oh,
Okay.
cool.
Okay. So at least we resisted the
You have it
secondary
twice. That
effect.
should be 8 psychic, I believe.
So 8 is the...
After it's halved twice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Thanks.
All right, Prospero. I need a saving throw.
All
Wisdom
right.
DC 25.
Moment
Turn
of
to
truth.
stone.
All right, with advantage, and I gotta add +5 to this. There
You
we
make
go. All right.
You break the effect.
Okay.
Nice.
You may now take your turn.
Have any of these guys used their reactions?
One of them counterspelled your last, but that was your last turn, so no.
Okay, so I have no chance of doing anything, correct?
Well, they've been casting counterspell at 3rd level. It's just you've never spent more than 3rd level slot, so there's never been a check.
I see. So you're telling me I have to.
That you're cheap with spell slots? Yes.
Well, you're saying there's a chance.
Yeah. There's absolutely there's. Why would I use a spell slot for a fight that we've already killed an enemy on? Okay, let's just see. Let's see here. All right. Let's something. Yeah, man, I am so indecisive. Okay. Okay, I think what I will do in this case is, do I have to save against this effect again now that I've saved against it, or is it
not this turn, but
okay,
next turn you will.
But next turn I will. But I'm not restrained now at the start of my turn, correct?
You are not restrained. Okay. You've ended the effect.
Okay. In that case, I think what I'm going to do is cast. So many options, it's so hard to decide. So we have that wall of force that's not doing anything for us right now, unfortunately. Okay. You know what? I think for me this turn, what I will just do is let's throw down a does anyone, everything's going so well. It's like, what do I need to actually do to contribute to this? I'm sorry, you guys. Okay.
Throw a potion down Maxwell's throat.
Firebolt.
I have no potions.
No, not firebolt. Never mind.
Yeah.
What damaging cantrip do you have? Hit that naga with.
All of them.
It's not fire.
That's not fire.
Because we saw that it was resistant earlier.
I do have Ray of Frost. So you know what? I think what I will do in this case is, yeah, because I really do want to conserve these spell slots for something later. Or do I try? Yeah, let's this one that is the most harmed. I'm just gonna hit it with Ray, because I see no need to do anything. I don't see any.
We did start with 5 potions of healing each, though.
Did we?
Wait till somebody goes down.
Yeah,
they're just regular potions of healing.
Yeah,
they won't do much.
Yeah. There we go. Ray of Frost.
All right, 30 to hits, 22 cold, and yes, it is resistant to cold as well.
They're resistant to everything. Okay.
Worth a shot.
Yep, indeed. Well, what I'm going to do in that case is I am going to close. Can I use my telekinetic to close the curtains?
Can you close the curtains?
Half of them.
They seem ragged. Remember I said the place has become decrepit?
Okay.
Yeah. They seem to be ragged.
Sheer.
So you're not sure they'll hold.
All I'm trying to do is block line of sight to them. That's my only objective.
You could move.
They are also holy. You don't think they'll block line of sight?
They're like Swiss cheese curtains.
Yeah.
Not holy in the sense that they've been blessed by a divine being.
Okay. The range on this is 30 feet. Whatever. Okay. Yep. That's fine then. I'm in. Then I'll just leave myself right there. Okay. All right. I'm done.
All right. This one right here reaches over Blorp and bites Prospero.
Wait, that was the one south of me?
Oh, sorry. Yes. It sees its own reflection. And rolls a natural 20 on the saving throw.
I'm going to use silvery barbs.
I was also going to, but you go ahead.
You have more spell slots than me. You.
Okay, I use silvery barbs.
It turns to stone. Who are you giving advantage to?
I'll give it to Lee Ray.
All right. Lee Ray, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm going to finish this guy off. Oh, first I got to make my saving throw.
It's
this
not
plus
poisoned
5. So 25.
You have made it.
Okay.
Yes.
Just barely. All right, I'm going to take an attack on this guy here. I forgot to add my booming blade last time. Dang it. And I have advantage, and I have elven accuracy, so
All right.
give me that. Oops, sorry. Did I click it 3 times?
4 times.
Anyway, 4 times. Too many times. So 25 would be the best.
You hit.
Okay. And that's going to be for this.
Okay.
And then I'll make a second attack, this with booming blade.
That hits.
Okay, so it's this plus
That kills it.
this. Oh man, my booming blade keeps getting wasted. It's okay. All right.
else?
Yes, I'm going to step up to Nightmare Naga numero 4 and use, you know what? I'm not going to spend a key point here. I'm just going to make a regular old bonus action unarmed attack. For that. 30-20.
20 is a miss.
Okay. And I will be sad that I missed.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
All right. Next up is Blorp.
Blorp realizes that he's not the smartest person here and should have looked at the initiative order earlier, and he holds the mirror up to the creature that goes immediately after him.
Okay, you're just not metagaming, that's all.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
All right. And it makes a wisdom saving throw.
Silvery barbs.
No, it failed.
So I'll have it roll again then. And the combat is over. And the last one turns to stone.
Were they all turned to stone?
No, I killed two of them. Come on.
One was killed.
Oh, I killed one of them.
We
Again.
killed one of them.
That's true. I got
Blorp
the
and
blow, is
his
what I meant to say.
friends.
Well, heroes, you have proven your bravery, but the heroes that came before you were brave as well. But their bravery did not avail them, and they fell to my power. Now they are mine, and you will find they are no longer so easily felled. 8 images appear of humanoids. They all bear the trappings of barbarians. Their faces seem contorted in pain and despair. And as their images solidify, they appear nearly lifelike, except for the shadowy tint of their skin. So let me just put them on the map.
Should not to be that guy, but did we want to take a break at some point?
I would love a quick break.
Yeah, would you like one before the fight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. There's a little bit. We'll set up and then we'll take a break.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So Barbarian appears here. Here.
I've been drinking a lot of water.
Here. Here.
You can get rid of my wall of force, sorry.
Here. Okay. And like I said, they all appear to have kind of shadowy skin. You think they might not be alive anymore.
Do they have any bear fur or totems?
Somewhere between death and life.
Did you say there were 8? I see.
Yes. 2, 4,
not
6.
Not to
Let's
to
keep
make
it at
easy
6,
on
Monty?
That's right. I chose to reduce the number because I wanted to streamline the game so we get done in 4 hours.
Oh, thank you.
Bondar runs to Prospero Midwinter, and he hands him his flute. These men came soon after the shadow came. They were friendly and tried to help us, but now they seem so unhappy. Music from my flute always makes me feel better when I'm sad. Maybe try that.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Do I still have my mirror, or did that vanish?
You still have it, but it is no longer of any value to you. Right? Yeah.
I drop it immediately.
Smash it. Stupid mirror.
My mirror.
Okay. And we'll leave it right there, and then we'll do initiative when we get back.
All right.
Okay.
Sounds
All right.
good. So for all you watching, we'll be back in 15? Yeah?
10?
Yeah, I'm good with 5. Whatever.
I need at least 10 myself.
All right, let's do 10.
We don't need the details.
All right, we'll see y'all in a few minutes.
All right.
Okay.
Thanks.
Be right back.
And we are back. Alrighty, let's. We got drinks refreshed. We got Advil imbibed. Let's
even rolled initiative.
We even rolled initiative.
Now, Monty, did you want to go ahead and read out what the child's flute does?
The child's flute. When a creature dies within 30 feet of you, a creature holding this flute may play it using their reaction. When played, the soul of the dying creature passes without torment. So I am holding on to this flute. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, and it is.
I have
Maxwell's
no
turn.
concept for how to play this instrument.
Just throw it.
Maxwell, seeing these shadowy barbarians surround us all, holds out his flaming sword and starts to swirl it around, and a rainbow of energy starts to form around us. And I'm going to encase us all in a dome of prismatic wall. And I'm going to designate the four of us as being able to pass through the wall without problem.
All right. And what is the radius of the wall?
The radius...
Up to 30 feet in diameter.
Right.
30-foot diameter. 10, 20, 30. Yeah, so it's basically... like that-ish.
Yeah.
That look about right?
And then, as my bonus action, I'm going to telekinetic this berserker 5 feet towards me.
Can you see him?
Oh yeah, I guess not.
You can move, move back, like move to a place where you won't provoke.
But I can only push or pull.
Yeah,
You know,
true.
okay, wait, I think I might have... If they even touch the wall, like, okay, if I come here and poke my head out and telekinetic this guy into the wall, does that work?
This guy?
Yeah.
Yes, that would work. Yeah, he would go down one square.
Yep. And that would touch the wall.
That would touch the wall.
All right. I know he'll also be in contact with me, but I'm hoping that Prismatic Wall does what it does, and it does
All
it
right.
well. So I'm going to telekinetic him.
And he has advantage on all strength checks and saving throws.
Ugh.
And that gets a 27.
Well, darn. And then I'm going to run back.
They're strong! It turns out these barbarians are strong.
Yeah, I expected that, but we're playing a game here. I mean, obviously we're playing a game. I mean, the game is to try to get them to hit the wall. We're playing D&D, but also the game in the game is to get barbarians to touch walls.
All right.
Favorite game.
Barbarian
wall touching game.
I asked you not to tell anybody about that.
All right. I'm going to step here. I'm assuming I can now see this guy.
Yes.
Okay. And
He's like right your nose to nose.
Yeah. I will well, I'm gonna make some attacks. I guess I need to use Blade Song again. So I'll do that, and then I'll make a couple of attacks.
Okay.
They're going to be attack number 1.
All right. That is a hit.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. You have no, it is a hit. Sorry. So 11 points of damage.
Okay. And
he will use his reaction.
Okay.
When the tormented berserker takes damage from a creature within 5 feet of it, it may use its reaction to make a melee weapon attack against that creature.
Okay.
All right. So he will.
It's a good reaction.
With his magical great axe.
28. Okay, I will cast shield, and
Okay.
it will miss. Okay, and then I will make a second attack. This time with booming blade. For that.
That will hit.
For this plus this.
Okay. Oh, and I should also mention he is taking half damage from the bludgeoning damage.
From the bludgeoning?
Yeah, it's like he's raging.
All right. Not from the thunder damage, though.
Thunder seems to do full.
Great. I don't know why it's rolling twice for damage. Am I misreading that?
It's because it is giving you for the booming blade is doing it for secondary damage in case he moves.
I see.
For your weapon, it's doing it in case you're using your weapon two-handed.
I see. So it's doing the versatile. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. So 29 total damage there.
Got it.
On that attack. And then I'm going to provoke and step back.
Well, he's used his reaction.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
I forgot.
He will not.
So I will not provoke. In that case, I'm going to step right here.
All right.
And that's it.
This tormented berserker charges through the wall.
He's got to make a con save against blindness first.
Oh, okay. 20?
Yeah, my DC's 19.
Okay. And then he charges through the wall.
What? These barbarians have high con? What?
All right. This is my first time ever actually casting this spell. Do I just roll it?
Yeah, I think so. All right, and he gets saving throws against these.
He has to make. Yes, and they have to go through them in order.
Hopefully they're not.
All right.
They're not bear totem barbarians.
So the first one is a 38 fire damage.
Okay, and what's the save?
19.
And it's a dexterity?
Yes.
All right, he has danger sense.
Cool.
Makes it.
All right. The next one is also dex, or they're all dex. Okay.
Yeah.
So the next one is dex for 39.
It's still half
Alright.
damage on a success.
Okay, so the first one was 38 halved. Next one is 39 whole.
Wow.
And
42 lightning damage.
all right, that will automatically kill him.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, and I will use the flute.
And can you? He will actually not get through the wall.
Hmm.
He was
burns
unable to
up
get through the
on-
wall, so you
on
cannot
re-entry.
see him.
But the flute says I don't need to see them.
Oh,
It's
you
just
don't
when a
need to see
creature
them.
dies within 30 feet.
All right.
We hear him scream, and the flute starts to play. We see a little.
I mean, you homebrewed this, so if you want to append that, Chris,
Nope,
to say
nope,
that's
that's
required.
good.
Yeah.
No, that's good. All right. Layer action. Nothing happens with the layer action. This one here charges through the wall. I will tell you that they die. And then you hear a voice saying, "You don't get to die." And he recovers full hit points.
Oh,
That's
Oh.
fine. That's fine. We got this. We have lots of ways to get this.
And he attacks Lire.
okay. I
All
still
right.
have shield.
And he will be reckless. And he will be doing multi-attack. He has not
Okay.
used his bonus action, so there will be 3 attacks.
Okay, my AC is currently a 31, so 35 hits.
All right, 19 slashing.
Okay.
Blorp.
Can I replace my attacks with shove, or is that just one
Yeah.
of them?
One of your attacks. Would
All right.
like-
I would like to
It seems like here's the issue, guys. I just noticed this. If I don't have my reaction, there's no point in killing them.
That's exactly where I was going.
Yeah.
Exactly. All right. I'm gonna try to shoulder shove that one out through the wall, the one just to the west of us. I'll move up to it
Okay.
and I'll try to push it out. Oh, my first 20, so
Nice.
37.
Okay.
Come
Hits the
on.
wall. It immediately dies. And you hear, "Not yet."
Oh, still.
Oh, she doesn't have a reaction.
I was hoping maybe they only had one regen,
Yeah.
one resurrection.
What happens when they die in the wall? Do they just keep dying while they're standing there in the wall?
Yeah.
Like just getting constantly and
I think technically the wall's only like yay thin, right? So conceivably, if it's a 5
Yeah,
foot
I
square,
guess
Actually,
technically speaking, this guy is currently dead because he would actually. It was at the beginning of his turn that it would happen.
pertinent question actually. What is the timing of their die? Yeah, because if they die in the wall, do they still have a chance to get turned to stone or sent to another plane of existence?
Oh.
No, I'd say once they're dead, they're dead.
Okay.
Well, yeah, and it has to be. Is it the same order if you go the other way?
No, it's always the same order.
It's always in the same order.
I mean,
Yeah,
the spell doesn't specify.
You're gonna have trouble getting them through to that level of wall before they're dead.
that's awesome.
Unless you start removing wall layers.
No.
So
We got the full rainbow going. It's beautiful.
All right. Anything else, Blorp?
so I can't push it to the other side of the wall? Like
yeah,
out
you
of the
can
wall?
push it. Yeah, you push its body through.
Just kick it.
Yeah.
Just kick it through the wall as it sizzles and
So wait,
Horrible
they
things.
get up. Do they get up at the start of their turns, or do they get up immediately? Okay.
They'll get up at the start of their turns.
Okay.
All right.
Well, so I'll was it just the first shove to push it through the wall? That was my intention.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You had something
All
else
right.
you wanted to do?
Yeah, I want to make no, because they're gonna come back to life. Never mind. That was all I wanted to do, and then I'll stand back in the middle of the circle.
All right.
Oh,
this is
we have
great.
bless.
This is great. This is
I
great.
think like we can't kill him, right? So that's all I can do.
We've started a cycle.
Did you cast bless on us, Eric?
No, I
Okay,
use it.
sorry.
Yeah.
All right. I think this one is going to ready in action. Prospero.
Okay. what I will do is okay, so I can't. There's no point in me readying an action to play the flute.
Keep that reaction for
because it is a reaction, right? Okay. So I think that the okay.
Any buff you have to throw out or healing? Or
I have
that?
Bigby's hand.
Oh yeah.
No, that's going to be.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Bigby's hand. What I think I'm gonna do is I'm going to just poke my head outside this end of the wall, and I'll cast Bigby's hand so that the hand is right there.
And I'm gonna call the fight.
Okay.
So one by one,
Six rounds later.
Yeah.
The last
Prospero
one is
flicks all of the barbarians.
And you notice that, each time you play the flute, there's an immense look of relief and gratefulness on their face as they die permanently.
Since we're calling the fight, I do want to say that I was going to use my blade flourishes to use mobile flourish because I also get to add 10 feet to my movement. So if I hopped out and around them, blade flourished them through the wall and then ran back in, that was going to be my big play.
The big play was casting prismatic.
Well, yeah.
That was a good ninth level.
I think all of us had fun ways that we could throw them in the walls, and I think that was awesome.
That was super fun. I really like that. Yeah.
All right. So you have freed the souls of a handful of pathetic slaves, worthy of notice.
Wow.
But they were but servants. Still, you've proven yourselves formidable. Very well. I too have formidable soldiers. No, not soldiers. You shall face my champion. Face now the Shadow General and see true might. Through the shadow portal lumbers a massive creature composed entirely of shadow. A faint hum of power reverberates from the theater walls as this creature radiates an aura of invincibility. Bondar runs to Lyre and hands you his toy sword. I always play fighting with this sword with my friends, and my friends always make the sword stronger and stronger, even strong enough to beat anything. As you grip the sword, a voice can be heard in your heads, feminine and stern. I name you my chosen. Take my blessing. All PCs immediately gain the benefits of a short rest.
Ooh.
And this is the sword. If you could read it out, Colby.
This short sword can be attacked with twice by expending a single attack from the creature holding it. Its damage doubles if another friendly humanoid is within 5 feet of the attacker. For each additional friendly humanoid within 5 feet, the damage doubles again. 2 times for 1 friendly humanoid, 4 times for 2 friendly humanoids, and 8 times for 3 friendly humanoids. I appreciate that you gave me this item. You know me so well.
Through the shadow portal comes this creature.
Ooh. Query. Is this happening instantaneously afterwards?
And you should be able to see its hit point bar.
Yes.
Is that correct?
We can't hear it. We can't see the number.
Oh, you can't see the number?
No.
Oh, well.
You want us to see the number? That scares me. It must be
that's
significant.
There you go.
Okay. Is this the big bad? Is this the invincible one?
No, this one's only got 3,000 hit points.
Yeah. This one actually takes damage still.
Okay, well.
Is it in the prismatic wall?
Yeah, the prismatic wall is a 10-minute spell.
Well, it steps through the shadow portal, which is partially within the wall, so it would step into the middle, I think.
Okay. And we're all getting a short rest, yeah?
Yeah.
Just so it can fit in, I'll step down.
Good, because I've spent all of 1 key point so far, so good thing I got that back.
Paladins get a lot back on short rests.
I will actually do arcane recovery to recover some spell slots. However,
I don't know if it matters, but I sing a little song about how Lee Ray hit a child with a stick, and it's our song of rest, and we all feel a bit better.
Right.
I will expend some hit dice as well to
Yeah, same.
get
I
back
healed
up
up.
to full.
So
Now-
Kelly, you probably want to put your token back to full. There you go.
Now, do I mean, I know the properties of this sword
Yes.
inherently, innately by holding it. Okay.
That is correct.
All right. Running within 5 feet. Okay.
Is your Bigsby's hand still floating around?
That's a Chris question.
Is the
Bigsby hand still float?
It's just a 1 minute duration. So by the time the speech was done, it was done.
Fair.
Now, is this in all other ways, Chris, just a regular short sword, 1d6?
Yes, that is
It's
correct.
not a plus anything.
No,
Okay.
but it is a monk weapon for you, so it's a D10, right?
D8. I'm only
D8.
at 14. Yeah. Okay.
Should have played.
I better
Arcane
add
Hand.
this to my. I guess I'll just use my unarmed strike.
And there are ways to attack with it with your bonus action too, I believe, right? We're using.
That's my plan.
yeah,
I'll
keep our
stunning strike probably, or because I don't have as a mercy monk the things that you get to do come from flurry of blows, right?
Right.
So yeah.
I don't know what I'm doing wrong with this initiative. I click my little guy
initiative.
so it pops up, but it still doesn't translate.
It's okay, Blorp.
Some things are just hard for me.
7. Holy crap.
Can anybody cast enlarge reduce on me so I can push this thing over?
No.
I actually did. I prepare a large reduce? No, I didn't. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
And yeah, this looks a little bit like a Shadow Walker, except it looks like a more powerful version of the Shadow Walker. All right. So who do I need to add? I need to
Blorp
add
for 14.
Blorp.
I think I just keep rolling 14. I could be making that up though.
Prospero is first to go.
All right. Well, I think I cast Fist and summon a Bigby's hand because I wanted to use that spell, and we're doing it. So we're gonna bring out the Bigby's hand.
Okay.
And I am going to muscle it in over we'll put it down like over there, I guess.
Okay. Well, hang on. I think I have a pretty good token for that.
Nice. It is a large hand. Yeah. All right.
And let me give you control of it. There you go.
Thanks.
Cool hand.
Cool hand. So
Cool
I
hand,
create
Luke.
my Rah! And I'm like miming what my fist is doing. So I cast Fist and punch the thing with the forceful hand.
Okay.
And so it
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Did we determine that prismatic wall is still up?
Yeah, because it's 10 minutes. I think.
You might want to think about doing something else with Bigby's hand, if that's the case. Just saying.
Push it through.
Unless you can't because of size restriction or something. I mean, it's probably got a great.
That's what I'm
Strength
doing.
score,
I'm pushing it.
Oh, you're pushing
I'm
up.
just being
You said punch it.
I'm
yeah.
just being flowery with my language. I'm using the forceful hand to punch it into the wall. Yeah.
Okay.
So I make a check with the hand's strength, contested by the strength athletics check of the target. And this is what I want to know. Can I?
I'm going to save us a lot of time.
Okay.
The hand passes right through the Shadow General.
Okay.
Ooh.
Doesn't seem to be doing anything.
Okay.
Hate that.
I'll give you an Arcana check
All right.
to figure out why. It'll be a DC 18.
No.
Oh, this magic stuff is difficult.
Okay.
All right. Anything else on your turn?
I will try to push it with telekinetic.
All right. We'll make a strength saving throw. 22 probably makes it.
No, my save DC is 23.
23.
All right. You are able to push it.
Nice.
Yeah, so I push it into the prismatic wall.
Okay. So go ahead and roll the prismatic wall stuff.
There's no size restriction on telekinetic, right?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
All right.
I hope not. If so, sorry that I ruined it.
No, that's fine.
So we'll begin with deck saves.
Wow.
All right. I will just say they're all deck saves. So it's going to make 3 of them. Let's see,
All right.
40, 56 from those. Doesn't seem to be hurting it that much. And then
But it is hurting it a little.
it's hurting it a little bit. Oh, and it seems to be resistant to acid, cold, fire, lightning, thunder, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
Cool. Good.
So yeah, that's let's see. So it's going to take 9 from that, and 9 from that, and 10 from that. That's 28. 37, 47, 55. So I've actually removed one too many. It only has 2,955 points left.
Did it save against the indigo and violet?
No. So what are the saving throws for those?
Indigo is going to be
con and then whiz.
yeah. So con save first.
Con and made it.
Yeah.
And wisdom. Made it.
Okay.
All right. Anything else?
I mean, it's Prospero. That's still Prospero.
Yeah, that was just my turn.
Okay.
Yeah, so I will with that I will stand beside you, Lyre. Go forth. Awesome. That's all for me.
If you could move up so that on my turn, when I need to move up to make an attack, then I'll still be within 5 feet of you.
Oh, so I should be there?
Or within range of being hit by it, yes.
Okay. It will use a legendary action and make a slam attack against Prospero.
Sorry.
31 to hit.
All right.
I'm gonna silvery barbs that.
Sure. 25 to hit.
All right. Still hits.
Okay.
All right. 15 bludgeoning, 10 cold, and you are knocked back 20 feet.
Okay.
Fall off the stage.
Prospero, I'm gonna give
Elaine.
you the advantage on.
Sorry, how
whatever.
much damage? I have
Or-
resistance to cold
It was-
damage, incidentally.
Okay, it was 15 bludgeoning, 10 cold.
Okay.
Actually, no. I'm gonna give it to Blorp. That makes
20
more
damage
sense.
total. Okay.
Was gonna try something.
Maxwell.
Maxwell. All right. If this guy's already touching the wall, if I push him back further, that doesn't do anything,
No.
does it?
No.
Okay.
He's just going to sit here and he's like, that doesn't even hurt.
Well, if I push him outside the wall, though, then he has to come back in. So,
Hmm. I think I'm not sure if we want to push him that much though.
because then he'll go after you.
Well, no, because we want to stick together so that Lear, if we push him really far, then
Then we can't get to him.
we can't get the damage multiplier from the short sword happening.
Okay. Well, here's what I'm going to do. I am going to Okay, something that I've noticed you're doing, Colby, and maybe this is just my unfamiliarity with the spell. If I use Booming Blade, can I still benefit from multi-attack?
Well, only if you're a blade singer.
Yeah, you gotta be a
Right,
blade
okay.
singer for that.
That's what you're doing. I was like, oh, I didn't know I could do that. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That checks out. All right, I'm just gonna run up and I'm going to attack him with my fiery sword.
Okay. A 20 is a hit.
Oh, nice. So that'll be 13 damage. I'm gonna add a blade flourish to that.
All right.
Let me just roll that. So I get to add,
Should be a D12.
yeah. So add 8 to that, and that's going to be a mobile flourish. So I'm going to push him 5 more feet away.
All right.
I'm going to move up, and I'm going to do my second attack,
That
Which-
misses.
which is a miss.
Okay. At the end of your turn, he takes a legendary action and he attacks you with a slam attack.
Cool.
Critical.
Ooh.
Oh man. Can I silvery barbs that? Or have I
You silvery barged me.
Well, but
silvery
he's
barbs
gone
you,
now.
but now
Yeah,
it's
he's
But
taking
my
a
he's
turn.
now, yeah, you can use another reaction.
I think I will.
All right. Just a 31.
It still hits, but at least it's not a crit, and I'm going to
Right.
give advantage to Lee Ray as well. So
Okay.
now both Blorp and Lee Ray have advantage.
11 bludgeoning, 10 cold, and you are sent flying back there.
I accept.
All right. Blorp.
Can I still see the
Yes.
Maxwell or Prospero?
Yeah. Not Prospero.
Do I need to see for Bless?
Think
No.
so.
Nope. You do not.
All right, you're within 30 feet. I lean back and go, blah, 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 and my tongue flies around and just smacks all of you, and you're under the effect of Bless.
Okay.
Wicked.
And that'll be it.
All
Move up.
right. You will take a
Please.
legendary
Move up?
action.
Yeah.
Okay, I move up.
At least 5 feet.
I knew there
Okay.
was a reason I married you.
Takes a legendary action and attacks you, Blorp.
All right.
31 to hit.
Unfortunately, yeah, that one's gonna get me.
All right. 16 bludgeoning, 18 cold, and you are knocked back to here.
16, and I make the. Is that one concentration save or two?
It's just one.
One. Okay, so 16 and 18.
Be a 17 DC.
17 DC Constitution saving throw.
You have advantage, or you have.
Oh,
yeah,
we're still within
advantage
10 minutes. I still have. Oh, yeah, an advantage. I'll just
Okay.
20. Okay, there we go. Whew.
All right. His turn. I believe I'm just going to go ahead and give him another 55 points of damage from the wall
Yeah, sure.
rather than take the 10 minutes of rolling it all. It's all little bits. He is going to enter the wall entirely. And he's going to make a slam attack. Then,
But he does need to save against blindness, and he does need to save against the flesh to stone, and he does need to save against the plane shift.
All right. So blindness is what saving throw?
All right.
Con whiz.
Yeah.
Okay, he's good.
Okay.
Just in case.
Yeah. There can always be a one.
35 to hit Leray.
It's
16 bludgeoning, 4 cold. You move back 20 feet. Oh, that would be that way.
okay.
And then he does a Finger of Doom, which he can only see Maxwell, so it will be
Oh,
at
no.
Maxwell.
Uh-oh.
Nightwalker points at one creature can see within 300 feet of it The target must succeed on a DC 24 Wisdom saving throw or take 26 necrotic damage and become frightened until the end of the Nightwalker's next turn. While frightened in this way, the creature is also paralyzed. Target saving throw is successful. The target is immune to the Nightwalker's Finger of Doom for the next 24 hours. It occurs to me the Paladin is going to save you here because you cannot be frightened.
I cannot be frightened, but I still need to make this save.
You can take it for the damage.
And I get advantage?
Yeah, and resistance.
+5.
And +5. Yeah.
Plus bless D4.
Yeah.
Oh, plus...
Yeah, you made it. You made it. Because you're in the Paladin aura.
cool.
Okay, that's its turn. Leave it.
And yeah, cool.
It occurs to me that this creature is going to keep knocking us back.
Mm-hmm.
But what if it can't knock us back? What if there's a wall of force behind us?
Yeah.
So it can't push us back.
That would be worth a try.
If you're sitting in a chair, are you prone?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't know if
Let's just all have a seat.
I don't know if we'd take damage by
20th level players
being pushed into a wall of force, but we could try it.
But we need the damage down.
Yeah.
Because we could try that. If you go up on your turn,
mm-hmm.
then
I want to make some attacks on him, but of course I'm not standing by anybody anymore because everybody got pushed back.
Sorry.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
It's a puzzle.
Yeah. So I like the idea of a wall of force, Monty. Maybe on your turn, why don't you try and get one behind us? Or I could we could even just sort of position ourselves and wait for him to move up. You know what I mean? Put that wall of force.
You could ready an attack.
And that would give me at least one.
I would say that based on fighting it so far, you would estimate its reach to be 15 feet.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
Oh boy.
So, if I put myself here, ready an attack, problem is that would use my reaction, and I kind of want it for shield, but he got a 35 to hit me last time, so maybe it doesn't matter. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna run here to where Blorp is. 5, 10, 15. And then I'm going to ready an attack to attack him when he moves, to, I guess, within my reach. Although that's not going to help because if he has a 15-foot reach, I'm not going to be able to hit him, right? If he just moves up one square and then takes a swing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna use Blade Song with a bonus action. And I'm just going to run up and attack him and wait for Prospero, who's going next, to get that wall of force behind us. Although we kind of need... Dang it. This is tough with a 15-foot reach. It's like we all need to be in position and then cast wall of force. Do you know what I mean? Before he has a chance to attack us.
I might have a thought about that. I'm just gonna... We'll just try it when it gets to my turn. Like, I don't want to have it too much. I guess we have a telepathic bond. So, like, what my thinking here is we don't need a wall of force to be a straight line. We could do a wall of force that's shaped like this, and then several of us could take position like that, and then that still enables people to run around.
Sure. or we could cast it in a dome and we're all just sort of trapped inside with him.
Yes. The only reason why I wouldn't do this is that it means that at least some of us cannot get attacked at all.
Or is he trapped in there with you?
Right.
Yeah, right. Like, at least by shaping the wall in this way, I can, by shaping the wall like this, it can prevent him from, unless he has an ability to reach through a wall of force. And this covers us, because if he does, I would have just made the wall like that so that he couldn't even push us back. right?
Mhm.
But I'm concerned that this monster actually has the ability to attack through the wall of force.
Now,
Because
so I should mention with Wall of Force, do you have this spell open?
no.
Okay, so this has been pointed out to me recently. So you can form it into a hemispherical dome or a sphere with a radius of up to 10 feet, or you can shape it as a flat surface made up of 10 by 10 foot 10 panels. So you can't shape them in like squares. It's a flat surface.
Each panel must be contiguous with another panel.
Interesting.
Okay. So it can
Okay.
just be a line, essentially, is what you're saying.
Okay.
Like a
So
plane.
yeah, it can be a flat surface.
So,
Yeah.
do I think this creature can reach through wall of force?
Nah. I
'Cause-
doubt it.
Because
I don't think so. I'd gamble on it. I think you're okay.
because like strictly speaking, the best way to do it, like the way that helps us actually like not all get punched by this thing is doing a one straight line like that. If that's
Yeah.
gonna be the case.
I agree.
Okay. All right. So sorry. It is still your turn.
It's still my turn, yeah. So I'm actually, though, what I'm gonna do, yeah, I'm just gonna run up here. I for my bonus action, I put, I used my Blade Song, and for my action, I'm actually gonna cast Spirit Shroud
Okay.
on myself, and that's my turn. I'm just looking him down, saying,
He
"I can
punches
do
you.
this all day."
All right.
24 to hit. That's a miss, isn't it?
Yes, it is a miss, actually.
All right. A sparrow.
All right. So I'm gonna let the big beast's hand go down. I will move up here,
Okay.
and what I will do is I will cast Wall of Force.
Okay.
So it's got to be
10 by 10. Or, I mean, sorry, 10 foot panels.
So what I will do then is I will make it like that, but then stacked on top of each other.
Make it wide and tall.
I'm not seeing anything on the map.
Oh, you're not seeing the drawing that I did?
Mm-mm.
I did before,
There,
but
I
not
saw
now.
that.
There. No,
Oh,
it
yeah.
just showed up.
So yeah, if I make it, because you guys want to be able to run around this thing or not?
Yes.
Yeah. So
Unless its reach can do a sideways reach.
There we go.
like
Hey, Monty,
yeah.
could you move up one more so
Yeah.
that you'll be within 5 feet of me?
Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah. So so I'm gonna make it so that the wall is 20. How tall is this thing?
It's 40 feet to the ceiling. Oh, how tall is this thing?
Yeah.
It's about 15 feet tall.
So if I make the wall 20 feet high, I can't reach over it.
That is correct.
Okay, so yeah, I'll make it 20 feet high, and then it will be the length of it will be. If I do that, that's not going to mess anybody up. If I make it a little bit longer, like over here, is that fine? Is that
Yeah,
fine?
that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anything else on your turn?
No, nothing. You know what I will do? I will use telekinetic to pull Blorp up. Does that help you? Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Okay. At the end of your turn, he does a slam attack through the wall at Prospero.
Oh my God.
Oh
He doesn't seem to notice the wall at all.
no!
Okay.
Now I'll give you an Arcana check with advantage to figure out what's going on.
It's not real.
Since now you have 2 data points.
Don't forget your bless.
And
That
then,
will do it.
Yeah.
You think he might be immune to spells of 5th level and lower.
Okay.
But that's still, I mean, I would think anyway that we'd still have the benefit here of me not getting pushed through it. So maybe we all just need to get on the other side of the wall.
Yes.
Alrighty. Yes, he can't get you to go through the wall. Right? Okay, so you're hit. You're knocked back 20 feet, and you take 15 bludgeoning and 18 cold.
Okay.
And Maxwell, it's your turn.
How much cold?
18.
Okay, so minus 44. That's
I'm gonna run up, and
I think we ought to get on the other side of the wall so we can't
yeah,
be pushed.
that's just tough to
anymore.
also try to be within 5 feet of you. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do.
Do you have Misty Step?
Oh yeah, I do. But I had another thing I was going to do this turn to help out. Here's what I'm going to move here. And then I am going to Vortex Warp Blorp next to Leray.
Okay. Blorp, go ahead and move.
I love it. Thank you. I was worried.
And
right.
Yeah, I think that. And then I'm going to, I'm going to give another Bardic Inspiration. Did you use the first Bardic Inspiration, Blorp?
No.
Well done.
Still holding on to it.
Then I'm going to give one to Leray.
Okay.
I haven't made an attack since the spiders.
I think that, that Bardic Inspiration might be gone.
10 minutes?
Yeah, because we took a short rest.
I think
no, that was
instantly-
Has it been 10 minutes or has it not?
I'll say 10 minutes is still going.
Okay, then yeah, it goes to Leray.
Okay.
All right. And a slam attack on Maxwell. 33 to hit.
Yep.
13 bludgeoning, 12 cold, but the wall of force prevents you from being knocked back.
Nice.
Blorp.
Do I get the sense that this is the same kind of monstrosity type of thing as the spiders?
No, you think this might be undead.
Give me that sword.
No way.
Well, I feel like even with the smite against that, the hit point
All
volume.
of these items are only useful by the person they were given to. Or to the person they were given to.
Don't worry, I'll make good use of it.
You'll make good use of it. All right.
By the way, I wanted my Spirit Shroud to be radiant damage. You can choose, right? Radiant, cold, or necrotic.
In that case, I'm going to try to help you. I don't know if this is actually going to work, but I'm going to, instead of whipping my tongue around, I'm going to do one big from the ground, let my big Banderhob tongue drag it on the ground and whip it up at this Shadow General, doing my Channel Divinity Nature's Wrath against it as weird swampy vines come out of my tongue.
There's a saving throw, is there not?
Yes, that's a strength or dex, your choice, or it's restrained.
Ooh, that's a 15.
19?
It'll use legendary resistance.
Well, at least we got one of them, right?
Man.
And it has 5 legendary resistance.
Oh my god. What? All right, Blorp gives up.
And the Shadow General.
Yeah. Come on, guys.
Does not. So he just does a slam attack, and this will be on Blorp.
Oh, good.
29 to hit.
Yeah.
All right. Leray.
Hey. Here we go. All right, I'm going to make an attack, and I get to attack twice, right?
Yep.
I'm just going to use my little unarmed strike die here, since it's essentially going to be the same thing, right?
Hit.
Okay, hit, and now it's going to do just double. It's going to do double damage.
Only double damage.
Double damage. Okay, so this plus this. Did it do two? Did it do two?
Yeah.
Okay. But I get to attack twice with every attack, correct?
Yep.
So
Hit.
okay, for this
20.
and then I'm going to now. Okay, here's the question: if I were to use my Blade Singer feature and use like a booming blade cantrip here, would that qualify and would I get to attack twice, or do I need to take the attack action? Do you know what I'm saying?
Any
Like,
kind. Let me just verify the wording on the item. You would be able to attack twice.
okay, but
You don't
I'm
see
assuming
the point of doing that since it is immune to all spells of 5th level
that's right.
or lower.
Okay, so never mind. Thank you for reminding me. Okay, so yeah, then I'll just make 2 more attacks.
Hit.
For this
22.
22.
And you can just roll once. I'll just double it.
And then with that one,
Because
I'm
once we
going
start
to attempt a
multiplying
stunning
things
strike.
by
I'm going to
8.
spend a key point. It has to make a con save of 19.
Okay.
Probably should have done that in the first time, but did he just fail? Oh, son of a legendary!
That's 2. That's 2.
Okay. Regardless, because I used a key point, I'm going to then use my bonus action to make a weapon attack with a monk weapon instead of doing unarmed strikes. And that will give me 2 more attacks. So
hit.
there's that to hit. And this for damage.
18.
And then for my
And like I said,
final
you just need
one,
to roll once.
there's
I'll
that to
double
hit.
it.
And this for damage.
Are you?
6.
Can you hear me,
18.
Colby?
Nice.
I can hear you. I don't know.
Okay,
If you
we
can.
chipped away. A good
Colby
chunk
can't hear
there.
us, can you?
Colby can't hear us.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you guys. My thing came unplugged apparently. Wow, how long have I been going on?
That explains.
That explains
We just thought you were being mean.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
it's
told
like,
us how to
he's
defeat it,
ignoring me.
but only you
Okay.
could do it. And if you missed it,
Yeah, well, guess we'll have to wait till next round.
yeah.
Yeah, no, what
what
I
I
missed,
was
sorry.
saying is you don't need to roll your damage twice. We just double it.
You're just going to
Right?
double
And
it.
then
Okay.
because once we start getting into like 8 times damage,
It's going to be, yeah.
it's
sure.
going to be a lot faster. Yeah.
Okay, got it. Sorry about that.
That's okay. Prospero.
Huh.
Okay. I am going to I really do not want to be in a place where I can be attacked by this thing. That's the thing that I don't want to do.
Well, never mind. I was going to say, like, run up behind me. Well, yeah.
If it's immune to spells of 5th level and lower, does that include, like, it just ignores the properties of spells that,
Basically, yes.
So, like, okay, I'm just going to say what I'm thinking. If I turn somebody invisible, it can still see them because it ignores invisibility.
That's right.
Unless
you
you-
ignore the spell. Yes.
What if he upcast it as a 6th level spell?
Then
I disagree with you on that ruling, but you wrote the ability and you created the creature. So, but I'm not. But I want to talk about this afterwards because I don't understand. Because then in theory would it be immune to shield?
yes.
Oh, wow.
Haven't we shielded its attacks and shielded its silver?
Or well, no, because it wouldn't be targeted by
It's not
Yeah, so
targeted.
it wouldn't be
And-
targeted.
Good question.
It's not targeted. Yeah, so that's where I get confused. That's where my brain
Yeah,
sort of
no,
like,
because shield targets yourself. Yeah.
So if I cast invisibility on somebody, I'm targeting them, not the creature. So does that fall under the same rules as shield?
Hmm.
Could I cure wounds you because that'll impact the creature's ability to kill you?
Well, let's
yeah, because
Let's table it. Yeah.
yeah.
let's table it.
Cool.
All right. Well, I think I think the most straightforward thing to do in that case is to just double down on all this, and I will
I'll just interrupt. Here's what Jeremy Crawford has to say about a Rakshasa. Because of the limited magic immunity trait, a Rakshasa could stroll through a wall created by a wall of stone spell, but not if the wall becomes permanent and non-magical, aka undispellable.
Yeah. Okay. If he can walk through the
Yeah.
rocks, it can.
so
be
so this
invisible.
guy is immune to spells of
Fifth level or
fifth
lower.
level or lower. Okay,
Yeah.
I will walk up to here, and I will Force cage.
Okay.
Right there.
Alrighty.
And then stand there.
Wait, I need to get Maxwell.
Yeah, you'll be able to. Maxwell can stand outside the force cage.
Okay.
Or I can, or do you want to be inside the wall of force, Maxwell?
I mean, I need to be within 5 feet of everybody, and yeah, I'll probably go on the inside.
Okay,
All
could
right.
I telekinetic him into the area and then put the force cage down? Yeah.
There you
Yes.
go.
Yeah, you could.
Okay, there we
Okay.
go.
All right. It will take a legendary and it will slam
Cage match.
Maxwell.
Yeah, hi.
40.
Yep. You know, I was going to start using my defensive blade flourishes, but I almost don't even see a point.
Well, sometimes he only rolls like a high 20s.
Yeah, that's still...
Sure.
I mean, I guess I can add upwards of 12
It's
to
Maxwell's turn.
it. How much damage did I take?
You took 34.
Cool. I'm going to move next to Leray here, and I am going to... yeah, you know, I'm gonna just attack her with my big flaming sword.
Okay.
It's a 20 hit.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
15 damage.
Okay.
And I'm going to add my Blade Flourish to that. So this will add damage, also increase my AC by 3.
Well, that'll save you.
All right, well, my AC is 23. But
Right.
3 extra damage.
And he
And
slams Blorp.
Blorp again.
Oh no, was that a crit?
That's a crit.
Oh,
I'm gonna-
adamantine plate. Adamantine plate.
Oh, nice.
cool.
Nice.
Good. Yeah, I was waiting for somebody to say, I silvery barbs him, in which I would say, no, you don't.
Oof, oof.
Or unless you cast the 6th level silvery barbs.
Right.
All right. So just a regular hit.
All right.
And it's your turn, Blorp.
All right. That's 22 damage total.
Looks like 25, 16, and 9 cold.
All right. Minus 25. And my concentration real quick. Yeah, totally. Okay.
Yeah, you're fine.
Don't forget your bardic inspirations.
Well, I feel like there's nothing else I can do. Most of my cool tongue powers are done. So I'm just going to pull out my Holy Avenger and just whack away at this undead creature.
Sure.
All right. And we're gonna drop a smite on it. Just a first level.
Okay.
All right.
I just realized I never took my second attack, but anyway.
And I was forgetting to add my spirit
Please
shroud.
continue.
Feel free.
Okay, can I do that? Yeah, I feel like
Yeah, just click it. That was a hit. 14 hits.
then that's going to be another 25 damage.
Whoops. Yeah, okay.
Cool. Every bit counts, I feel like.
That's right.
It's down to 27, 22.
Oh, but this round he's dropping by a lot more.
This will be significant. I've pre-punched the math on this one.
Okay. So there's my damage with just the Holy Avenger by itself.
Yeah.
It's fiend, so it's gonna take, or undead, so it's gonna take 11 extra radiant.
Okay.
And then my D8 of improved smite. And then my first level smite. Where'd it go?
Do smites count as spells?
No.
Okay.
don't even put that out there. Okay, so there's
Okay.
that's the first and then extra 1d8, right? Because it's undead.
Okay. Yep. That's
Sorry for the long roll. Okay, there we go.
all right.
And that's the first stack. And then Second one. Ooh.
Yeah.
17 still hit? Okay.
Yep.
All right, there's the regular
Kelly hit
damage.
with a 14.
Yeah.
14.
Yeah, I
Okay.
did.
Thank you. Sorry. There's the improved smite.
Okay.
Here's the 2d8 from the Holy Avenger.
Okay.
And then I'll throw in. No, I'll save the smite. I'm not doing enough to make a mark on it. Okay.
Alrighty. His turn. Let's see if his Finger of Doom comes back, even though it's kind of useless. And then he will slam at Lyre.
Okay.
Natural 1. Ooh.
Miss.
Lyre, it
All
is
right.
your turn.
Here
You
comes
are now
6
surrounded by
attacks.
3 friendlies, so your damage is times 8.
At 8 times, and I got to
You bring
remember
a calculator out.
that I'm
There we
adding.
go.
Okay, first attack.
Less. Yeah.
Hit.
Here's the damage. Plus, I got to be adding a D8 for oh boy,
Spirit Shroud.
Spirit Shroud. Thank you. So, come on, make this easy on me, please. Where'd you go? There you are. That.
All right.
No, not cold. Radiant. Okay.
Now, the radiant damage does
Not get a multiplier.
All right. So you do 56 with the base damage plus 2. 58.
Every little bit helps. Okay, second attack.
Hit. All right. So that's 88.
Do you want to just add like 4 for the
Sure. Yeah.
What's it called? So I don't have to keep finding it on my thing and rolling
Works
it
for
every
me.
time. Okay.
That's your first attack.
Yes, I'm going to spend a key point and try to stun him.
Okay. Makes it.
Okay. I'm going to next attack.
Hit. And that will be 72.
Okay. Attack number 4. Sorry, I'm not
Hit.
even looking.
15 is a hit.
Okay. Damage.
All right. That one's a little less. 56.
Attack number 5. Hits, right?
Hit.
And damage.
Ooh. Oh, there you go. 104. Did we just lose Colby again?
Think we did.
Those Naga got him. Turned
No,
into
maybe.
stone.
Yeah, they're not gonna.
Oh,
He's
no.
really thinking. All right. Well,
His computer overheated with all those rolls.
Oh no.
I'm trying to figure out how you attack 5 times.
He said he had 6 total.
Did he? He didn't have any fighter, so he's got no action surge.
Flurry of blows.
Flurry blows would not allow him to use the sword.
His rolls are still. Oh, he's back.
there he
He's
is.
back. He's back.
Hey,
Come on,
Hey,
Comcast. What's going
Colby,
on?
We're
Welcome back.
we're wondering how you got so many attacks in your round.
It should have been 6 total, right?
Well,
Because-
I had gotten to 5, but
Okay.
how do you get 6?
Because when you with them as a monk, when you spend a key point on one of your attacks, it lets you, as a bonus action, make a weapon attack.
Oh, that's right. Because I'm giving you 2 attacks on every attack.
That's right.
Okay,
Mhm.
so the last one is a critical.
That's right.
Okay, so that'll be.
Did I roll
really
damage
lots
for
of
that yet?
No,
I
I
did
need
not.
damage on the last one.
Okay, here comes damage.
Get a good roll.
Is that
Or a
critical
9.
damage? No, give me another D8.
Do
So 15
times 8.
times 8 is 120.
Sorry about the Brady Bunch switching around everybody.
Yeah,
Whenever
sorry,
someone
everybody.
disconnects,
And
I have to rearrange all the.
I don't know what's going on with my internet, but whatever.
It's the
All right, you did
Colby
about
bunch.
600 points of damage.
I'll take
Not too
it.
shabby.
So yeah, so Lyra's just in there, just slicing and dicing.
Prospero.
I will take the dodge action.
I was thinking about that too.
Maxwell.
Um,
You need the haste spell.
I wish I had taken it now.
I
did-
almost did. But
I'm surprised nobody took haste. It is sad.
Would it work?
On me, give me an extra weapon attack.
Yeah, that's... Yeah, none of my spells are going to do much. I feel like I can't really do a whole lot of damage. You know,
Help action.
that might actually be worth it. Does that give you advantage on only one?
Just the
attack?
first, yeah.
Just one.
That's not super amazing. Still kind of amazing. Or I can also take the dodge action and just be here to support my friend in attacking. Because, like, I don't know, none of us are going to do 100 and whatever damage.
600 damage.
Yeah, I'm also going to take the dodge action and hang out next to Leray and let him...
All right. He is definitely using his legendary to attack Leray.
Okay.
It's a 40 to hit.
Hits.
Blorp.
Understanding how important Leray is to us here, I'm just going to give him a quick lick on the side of the face for Death Ward.
Nice.
Okay.
Sorry, Chris, what was the total damage that I took there?
It looks like 26.
Thanks.
And the Shadow General punches Leray. 25. That's a miss, isn't it?
Miss.
All right. Go ahead.
Okay, here we go.
You're the star.
Number 1.
Hit.
This.
I'll just tell you the armor class is 14.
Okay, this time, and I'm not even tabbing back and forth. I'm just like clicking buttons. So just shout it out.
Yeah.
Okay, so hit. Did I roll damage yet? Sorry.
Yeah,
You did.
on the first one.
That times 8 plus 4, I guess, if we're counting Spirit Shroud.
Yeah.
Second.
Hit. For 80.
Third. Oh, sorry.
Miss.
Oh, remember you have Bless, though.
Did I get a crit fail?
Yeah,
it's
not
crit.
always miss.
And you also
I have
have
a
a-
plus 13 to hit, so I can only miss if I get a crit fail.
You also have Bardic Inspiration and...
But it doesn't matter.
Oh, yeah,
you can add
yeah.
another 1,000, and that one still
Right.
misses.
Yeah,
No, you're right.
That was
I'm
number
not paying
3, yeah.
attention.
Okay, number 4. This.
Hit.
At that.
I mean, he should have played a halfling. We all know that.
I'm gonna try to stun him with this last one.
Okay.
DC 19.
Fails. Has to use another legendary.
That's 3.
Ooh, yeah.
That's 3. Okay, and number 5 then.
And that was 70. Hit.
Okay, for this much.
88.
And number 6.
Hit.
I like this toy sword.
Yeah.
80. And there were 5 hits. So that's another 20 from the. All right. Only about 500 that time.
Okay, he's half health. We're getting him. We'll get there.
Monty?
Oh, I'm sorry. You can just skip my turn until the combat's over. There's nothing I can do.
0 buffs.
Dodge. You're dodging.
Yeah, I don't have haste. I don't have.
Well, and we wouldn't want you to lose your concentration anyway.
Well, at this stage, actually, Force Cage is doing all the work.
Yeah.
So
Force Cage is huge. And by the way, your Prismatic Wall is huge too, because as a legendary action, he has that.
Light darkness. Teleport. Ooh.
And he
And
does
that
not need
casts
to
light.
see. But the Prismatic Wall casts bright light in a 100-foot radius.
Nice.
So I am essential, and I'm only realizing
Absolutely.
it now. Amazing. So Monty and I are doing very little, but we are standing by with powerful spells.
good luck, you guys.
Yes, you are.
You got this.
You got
I'm in
this.
here for some reason.
You got anything you can do, Maxwell?
You know, I mean, I might as well do something. I feel
Yeah.
like.
Hit him. I don't want to get him down to like 30 hit points and been like, we could.
Yeah. Okay. Let's attack. So that's 25. That's going to be 21 damage.
Okay.
I'm going to add an additional D12 to that, and also increase my AC by 10. I have
All
30
right.
AC now.
Nice.
So that's 10 more damage. My second attack.
Okay.
Cool.
14.
14 more damage.
All right.
I guess, do I have anything to do with my bonus action?
He slams
No.
you, Maxwell.
I'm gonna use my bonus. This probably isn't gonna do much. I'm gonna use my bonus action to Hexblade's curse him.
Okay.
I'll do extra 6 damage, and if he dies, I can gain.
Does a 27 hit you?
No, because of my sword flourish.
All right.
Nice.
Ooh, it did.
Yes, I did a thing.
Blorp.
I'm gonna use my action to give, I guess, just the 3 within range. I don't need. Okay, I can get all of, or I can cast out of Force Cage or no?
Yeah, I think it's got the.
Can I hit Prospero with
What-
a buff?
What are you gonna cast?
Aid.
Sure. Yeah.
So that will get 3 of us, right?
I
Yeah.
I would cast it on the you guys because you guys are actually gonna take damage.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lick myself and the others inside the Force Cage, and we'll each get 5
5.
more
All
hit
right.
points.
This is going Blorp's way.
5 hit points.
Yeah.
5.
35 to hit for 18 bludgeoning and 16 cold.
Oh my god. Okay.
And that's his turn. Let's see if his useless ability comes back. It does come back, but I don't see the point with you guys immune to frightened. Hooray.
Okay, here we go. Attack number 1.
Hit.
That.
4.
And I will attempt to stun him right off the bat this time. Makes it. Okay, attack number 2.
Hit. 80.
Attack number 3.
Hit. 8.
Attack 4.
Hit. 72.
5.
Hit. 64.
And 6.
Hit. For 64. And another 24.
Okay.
All right. Practically down.
He's getting there. He's like a third left.
Prospero?
Pass.
Oh, you wanted me to skip your turns. Maxwell.
Unless anything changes.
Mhm.
Yeah. Just to get a dodge.
I should probably save some of my blade flourishes, but I do have that ability as a high level bard. I believe that I can just add a d6 instead of using my bardic inspiration. So
Yeah.
I'm going to attack with Flame Tongue again. That's going to be a 15
I'll hit.
for 11 more damage. Let's add a d6. Oh, cool. I have 26 AC, and he takes 6 more damage. And let's attack a second time. Darn. It was an 18 to... I mean, it's
Oh.
still a hit, but because of my
Would have been a crit on a
Hexblade's
19.
curse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do here is, so he's completely locked down.
Yeah.
There's nothing he can do to knock you guys apart from each other. Rather than us just go through and roll, I'm going to say that he gets 6 more attacks and then you kill him.
Okay.
Before you killed him. So 2 on Blorp, 2 on Lyre, 2 on Maxwell.
All right,
Just so
fair.
you know, in case you're about to kill me, I was going to lay on hands myself next turn. I'm
Okay. Yeah, you can do that.
going to give myself 50.
In addition, you're going to take that much damage. 28, 30, 48, 57.
57 total.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I net -7.
And 2 on Lyre. I think those both hit.
Yeah, both would hit.
And these 2 are on Maxwell.
Currently, my AC is 26. I don't know if you just want to keep that for those.
Sure. It doesn't matter. Those both hit anyway, I think.
Oh, all right. Cool.
All right.
Oof.
And
That was rough.
On D&D Beyond Lay on Hands pool, it's only click up, click down, so you can't type 50. You have to click 50 times.
oh,
How much damage did I take there? That's
It looks like you took 34, 44, 48, 51.
Thank you, sir.
I took 54.
Oh.
All right. And the Nightwalker, basically it kind of falls apart into bits of shadow. And give me one moment here.
We're all kind of banged up.
Shadow portal shakes the
Mhm.
very foundation of the theater, and it grows. Within the portal, you now see a woman. She appears humanoid, except for her eyes of midnight, and you sense a power in her like you have never faced before. How dare you! My Shadow General took me eons to create. How did you defeat it? It was invincible.
Toy
I
sword.
see now you are no mere hero sent to save some wretched family. You are the chosen of my nemesis Salune. Very well. If that's what it comes to, you now face the power of a god. See everything my power can accomplish, and the armies I can summon through my very will. Through the portal, 4 shadow demons appear. Each seem to be moving mindlessly, complete thralls of their shadowy queen. The longer you fight, the more powerful my army shall become. Semeth runs up to Maxwell. That's my mom, or what used to be my mom, but I don't think it's her anymore. But maybe she's still in there. Here, take this locket. It belongs to her, and it has locks of hair in it from Bondar and me. Maybe you can make her remember us. Then maybe she'll stop being bad. And the dim light becomes darkness, and we got 4 shadow demons have appeared.
So are we fighting Shar?
Yes.
Not the first one we've got to kill.
All right. And it is initiative.
What item did I get?
Yeah, the locket.
Oh, the locket. I'm sorry. Here's the locket. Hang on. And
Grants
if you
you
could
total
read it
immunity.
aloud.
Dude, my initiative rolls tonight. Holy cow.
This locket contains 2 locks of hair. When the locket is held, the creature holding it may use the reaction whenever a demon summoned by the avatar of Shar is reduced to 0 hit points to remind Navarre of her children. This causes her maximum hit points to drop by 100 points. This locket only operates for the creature. Yeah, okay, cool. So whenever a demon dies, we can hurt Navarre by 100 hit points.
No, you can't, because she's immune to all damage. But you can lower her
Can
maximum
reduce
hit.
her maximum.
Right. Got it.
It's a
Understood.
loophole.
Yeah. All right, I've got Blorp selected.
But he got a sword. All I get is a locket filled with hair?
Useless.
But she doesn't
I
have
throw
3,000
it-
hit points.
I'll
Throw
remind
it
you,
over my
I got
shoulder.
a mirror.
Fair. It's only to look at your beautiful face.
Oh,
Question
that
is,
time
are
I
we all
rolled.
going to die before we can reduce her to...
I
Okay,
have
what we need to-
57 hit points, so I'm
Yeah.
fine.
I'm at 56.
Ha.
I needed to be like lay on hands, healing myself, not lay on hands, but Mercy Monk, hand of healing or whatever.
It's a good
And
thing.
Maxwell, I need an initiative roll.
Right. I don't think I clicked on me. Sorry.
Oh, that's okay. I'll lie to you.
It's a 22.
All right. And Maxwell, it is your turn.
Oh, good. And all these shadow demons appear?
4 shadow
I'm-
demons.
And we're in darkness now?
You are in darkness now. Yes.
Does anybody not have dark vision?
The entire party has 60 feet dark vision.
Okay.
I am going to start things off by casting synaptic static on all of the shadow demons.
Okay.
Excellent.
Nice.
So we need 4 intelligence saving throws. Go ahead and roll it. And I'm just making sure they have nothing against psychic. They don't. All right. One of them has succeeded on the saving throw. That'll be the one on the very left. And the other 3 have all failed.
All right, so they take 25 damage and
minus D6.
Minus D6 on attack rolls, I
Yeah.
believe.
yeah.
I'll put a red dot on the ones that are affected. Okay. Anything else?
Do I have any cool bonus actions to do? I already used that. I'm going to telekinetic shove this guy right here
Okay.
towards me.
Towards you.
Yeah, why not?
All right.
Aha. One step closer to death.
That's your best one, but it's good.
Prospero.
Did Navarre not do anything?
Nope. Navarre did nothing this round.
Okay. So I was gonna be cheeky, and when you told us at the beginning of this this adventure that our final boss was immune to all damage and spells, I was going to wish that they weren't. But seeing as how this is a god, I'm assuming that's probably not going to work.
Probably a good guess.
So, in that case,
Can you wish for me to have like 5 reactions a turn? Because that would be cool.
Or full heal us.
Yeah, there you go. Wish us all to full health.
Well, you have to kill a demon every round.
I could wish you all to full health. I could also shape change into a dragon.
Yeah.
It's the final fight. Come on.
So
Live your best level 20 life.
What's the gem one that's immune to necrotic?
Yeah, you don't know the next time you'll get a chance to cast a 9th level spell, so enjoy whatever you do.
yeah. So I think what I am going to do, in that case, for sure, is I'm actually going to shape change into an ancient crystal dragon.
Okay.
Radiant.
So you'll be gargantuan.
I will be a gargantuan. Yes.
There you are.
Okay, now I'm picturing that the dragon still has Prospero's face
for
on
sure.
it.
And glasses. Glasses.
Prospero's face.
And the little,
The
and the
dragon
little
body
goatee.
entirely, but Prospero's face and the glasses.
Yeah.
Yes. So yes, I and now I reveal my true form.
But is it your final?
Never.
You'll be able to move, but you have already used your action.
Yeah.
Right.
And so yeah, and I believe when I am shape changed, I can't use all these fun legendary actions, but I still have lots of cool stuff.
You can use legendary resistance, but not legendary actions.
Okay, and let me just confirm. I'm trying to remember what do I keep of myself, or is it a whole replacement? I retain my alignment.
Oh no, you retain your class feature. It's shape change, right?
Yes.
True polymorph. Yeah. You retain all kinds of stuff.
Oh, great, excellent.
Yeah.
That's even better,
including your ability to cast spells.
Excellent. Okay. Yeah. So we're gonna have fun as a dragon
Cool.
as an ancient crystal dragon for a little while. I think what I will do is I will. This is the room is small and these demons are flying. So I'll just I can now teleport as a bonus action.
Okay. Well,
So-
Are the
you can do
demons
that.
flying?
Pardon?
Are the demons flying?
Currently not. They're just on the ground.
Yeah, but
they,
you know what? I'm
they
gonna
have
say that.
wings.
Good to
I'm a
know.
dragon now, so I'm happy.
The demons go, and I think they are going to surround.
How many hit points do you have as a dragon?
222.
Nice.
You.
Oh no. Oh no.
Maxwell.
Oh no. Oh, they're going for the kill.
One. Yeah, this is the final fight. So we're gonna try. If they can take
TPK.
Maxwell down, that's that.
Uh,
1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna cast
crit.
shield,
Okay.
which blocks. I think only one of them actually.
21.
Oh well. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, one
critical
hit's
will
better
hit you
than-
for 19.
Cool.
All right, Lyre. There's a lot of living demons here.
Yeah, I'm going to use my. Well, first of all, I'm going to cast, or I'm going to use my Blade Song as a bonus action, and then I'm going to use the Staff of Power to cast Fireball at the 5th level,
Nice.
and back behind, back here, so that it essentially just hits these 3. Right.
Got it. Yeah.
Okay. So dex save of 19, and here comes the damage. Sorry, dex save of 18.
One of them has succeeded. And they are actually resistant to fire damage.
Of course they are.
Ugh. Flame tongue was a bad
Because
choice.
demons, right?
Yeah. Should have used lightning bolt. And that's my turn. I used my
Yeah, they were
bonus
even
action.
lined up for you.
My action. I know.
Of course.
All right. This is where I'm going to take.
These are demons.
I know. This is where I'm going to take a second on these. All right. So I'm going to step over. So I'm next to this one. And I'm going to cast. You see me lick this Holy Avenger as radiant energy shoots out with Holy Weapon.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me
That's a
click it.
bonus action, I believe.
Yes. Yes. Since you didn't give me an opportunity to use Tree Stride anywhere here, I'm gonna use Holy Weapon. Oh, I just clicked it.
I know. 9 out of 10 times, Tree Stride is super helpful. In the adventure.
I don't know what just rolled. Ignore all that. That was just trying to click the spell to go in the thing.
Very well. You don't. Yeah. So you have cast it.
Oh, okay. Okay. There's Holy Weapon. All right. So first attack. Ba-da-da. All right. It's a hit.
It is a hit.
All right. Here's the weapon damage itself.
Okay.
Here is the Holy Weapon damage.
Okay, and that is doubled, and he dies.
Oh, awesome. Okay. Well, then I'm going to step forward.
As a reaction, I hold up the locket and I yell, "Your children are ghosts, and you should be sad about that."
All right.
That was very eloquent, Mr. Bard.
And her maximum hit point. She seems a little. Right now, it's just like she's.
Are you just going to let monks beat
Confused.
your children with sticks?
And her
I do
maximum
with-
hit point is reduced to 100.
With our psychic connection, I say, "Oh, if it's a reaction to do that, we should get these all low and just take them out one at a time. So if we just kill them all now, you can't,
One
right?"
per round.
Yeah.
But I have a feeling more demons might be coming. So
Sure, but we can still maximize. We're level 20. We know what to do. But I'll take my second swing at this one. Ooh, almost a crit.
That
All
is.
right. Here's my damage, weapon damage.
Yeah, let's see that.
Here's
Holy-
improved smite.
Okay.
Here,
And the holy weapon.
yes, and there's holy weapon. And I'm not
Wow. It might have even survived. It did.
okay.
alive.
I'm not trying to kill it. I want an easy kill for the next one, so I'm not going to smite because of
Okay.
that. And I use my bonus action for the spell. So yeah. Here we go. End of turn.
Maxwell.
All right, so my reaction is back, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna swing at the really injured one with my flame tongue.
Okay. That will hit and kill it.
All right, and then
Nice.
I hold up the locket again and I yell, "Think of the children! Won't somebody please think of the children?" And yeah, and then also as my bonus action, I'm going to Misty Step onto Prospero's back.
Ah,
Right.
nice.
By the way, you should be able to.
You just have to move my token behind the layer of my token back so that you can see him.
Oh, I can see me. Oh, maybe that's just on my screen.
All right. Navarre's turn. Navarre uses God of the Dark.
Uh-oh.
She can use Implosion or Warp Reality. She'll use Implosion. She selects a demon in the theater and it's immediately and utterly destroyed. She'll select this one. Boom! Then, Shadow Demons are replaced with Nalfeshni. Nalfeshni are replaced with Merilith. Merilith are replaced with Baelor. And
Oh my
Baelor are
gosh.
replaced with other Baelor.
So we do want to kill them.
Yes. I'm
Yeah.
glad that we got it down to
So-
just one.
Yeah.
So the 3 that were destroyed are replaced by Nalfeshni.
Oh,
Oh, so like,
Oh.
if they're dead. Wow. Okay.
There they are.
okay.
Shoot.
I thought we had this.
All right. Well, when in Rome. Okay. So, I am going to majestically flap my wings and unleash a scintillating breath upon the Nalfeshnis.
They're all nicely lined up.
And they are
Yeah,
all
that's convenient.
so nicely lined up for me.
Okay, could you post that?
Yes, let me just get the scintillating breath. It's a DC. Oh, did it not show?
22 Constitution save, it looks like.
Yes,
And does it do something else beyond damage?
It gives me 25 temporary hit points.
Can I borrow some of your hit points?
Yeah.
Right,
seriously.
So 3 Constitution. Do you want to hit the Shadow Demon as well?
Oh yeah.
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 Okay. Alrighty. So the Shadow Demon's going to just blow up. And it looks like one of the Nalfeshni has made the save. So this guy is gone. This guy took full damage.
And it is radiant damage, if that matters.
It did for the Shadow Demon, but not for these guys. And this guy actually took half damage. Okay. Anything else?
And then I think I will. Does anyone else want to get up on right?
How much room is there up there? Do you have a saddle?
I'm
What's
a
the rules?
gargantuan creature, so like I think ostensibly yes. Yeah. Yeah, I think what I will do is I will just fly maybe around over here.
Okay.
Right, there we go.
Yeah, I'll just fly up and around over there and just chill out with these guys. You know what I mean?
Alrighty. These demons are all going to fly up to this dragon and attack it, I think.
Yeah, bring it on!
Alright, so they have Horror Nimbus, which is useless since everyone's immune to frightened. So instead, they just make 3
Yay,
attacks.
paladins.
1 bite and 2 claws.
Best decision I made.
What is your current armor class in dragon form?
20, and I can still cast shield.
Yes, you can. Yeah. All right, 3 bites. One of them hit for 29 piercing.
What should I shield it? Yeah, I'll shield it.
That's it's a 28.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't. So sorry. How much damage?
29 piercing.
29. Okay, so that just blows through my temps, and I take 4 actual damage.
And then 6 claws.
1, 2.
Looks like 2 more hits for another 28 damage.
Total.
Yes.
Okay, and I have no chance of failing my con saves.
Got it.
For concentration.
Yeah, they got to do a lot more damage than that. I think to get. If we can get a crit like we got on Kelly earlier, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Lyre.
All right. This time I'm going to use my Staff of Power, and this will be my 3rd charge. I want to do Wall of Force again here, and get both of these creatures inside of it if I can.
Yeah.
It's a 10-foot radius sphere.
Yeah, I think you can.
Okay. So I'll do that. Hopefully they don't have Misty Step. I guess we'll see. And don't really have a lot I can do with a bonus action since I didn't take the attack action and I cast a spell. But maybe let me just wait, remind me, Chris, at your table, drinking potions, bonus action or full action?
Full action.
Full action. Okay. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else I can really do. I mean, maybe I'll just run away at this point. 5, 10, 15. I'll just kind of hide behind the dragon here.
I should draw a Wall of Force there. So it's like something like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Blorp.
Well, seeing as I'll probably never be able to do this again, you see me start going and swamp water just starts pouring out of me as my
Gross.
tongue grows big spikes and my eyebrows get like super tough, like a horned toad kind of thing, and Elder Champion, and I use my my 20th level paladin thing. So
that's how I have always pictured that capstone.
So it's action. It's 1 minute. Start of each of my turns, I get 10 hit points back. When I cast a paladin spell, it's an action. I can just do it as a bonus action, and enemy creatures within 10 feet of me have disadvantage on saves against my spells and channel divinity, which is not available.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to use it.
Yeah. And that's all I've got. Oh, wait a minute. No, I can now use a spell as a bonus action. Woo! Woo! What do we want to do? The Nalfeshni that is closest to me, I am going to grovel.
Command.
Command.
Right. Okay, so the Nalfeshni has magic resistance, so it has advantage. Oh, nat 20.
Yeah, that's okay.
Worth a shot.
All right, Navarre. She will use her God of the Dark and begin with an implosion on this Nalfeshni right there.
Poof.
Did we just skip Maxwell?
Oh, did I skip you? I'm sorry. I think I was moving ahead. Yes, we did.
Okay. No problem. I mean, I'm just going to very simply try to protect myself this turn. So Maxwell pulls out his sword and yells, "It's harder to hit me if there's more of me." And I'm going to cast mirror image on myself.
Nice.
So now there are multiple Maxwells
The
riding.
only thing worse than
across
one
the-
Maxwell is multiple Maxwells.
Did
I
I
wish
hear you
this
say
would-
better?
I wish this would help you with the dishes.
No, they don't do anything. They just look good. Did one of the Nalfeshni...
No.
That was the one he exploded.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Does that count as it dying?
It is immediately and utterly destroyed. Yeah, I'd say that counts as a dying.
Then I'm going to use my reaction again and hold up the locket, and in a chorus of voices from all of the Maxwells, you hear,
In harmony.
In harmony. You're beautiful children. They loved you. Why would you do this to them?
Okay. You can see the looks on her face are now extremely pained, as if there is some kind of internal struggle.
Mm.
Good job.
2 Mariliths appear. Prospero.
Okay, let's see if the breath weapon comes back this turn. I don't know if I'll use it, but I just need to roll a d6. I do get it back.
Nice.
But I think I'm gonna actually cast some of my real spells. So these
Burn them if you got them.
Yeah, smoke them if you got them, right? So what I think I'm gonna do is yeah, these Mariliths are I'm gonna fly myself over here with Maxwell on my back. Okay. Staying close to the paladin. That's a weird thing.
Maxwell's like,
and then
I'm just trying to stay on.
Sorry, I can't quite tell. Is the Marlith in the wall?
Oh,
Chris?
no. Sorry, it should be there.
Okay. I'm gonna fly there, and I'm gonna use I'll just try this to see if we can get this to go this far. I will just try to use telekinetic as a bonus action to shove that Marlith away.
Okay.
And you know what?
That actually should be another +5. I pressed the ability check
sorry.
instead of the.
I actually think I'm gonna use the portent on this one.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
On the telekinetic.
Yeah, to force it to get a 2.
Okay.
Because once I push it over there, I have a second 7th level spell slot, and I'm gonna force cage them.
Oh.
Nice.
Huge.
I was like, where are you going with this portent?
Yeah. Like, it's a telekinetic, really? Okay, well that's really good for Blorp, because Mariliths do 7 attacks each.
Whew.
Yeah, and then I think we'll just
Staying alive.
just
Staying
end
alive.
the turn by chilling out over there.
Thanks, friend.
All right.
Let's
So,
finish off the week
There's
one.
only one of them that's not currently. So the Mariliths have to use their action to teleport. They'll both attempt to do that.
Hmm.
They have to make a DC 20 Charisma save, I believe.
23.
23. And they have magic resistance, so they have advantage. So 1, 2.
Oh, geez. I'll silvery barbs that first one.
You got to it. Yeah.
Actually, you're on the dragon's back. You use yours because I might need my reaction for a shield.
All right.
Although I actually used my reaction.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. My
No, we don't
reactions
want
are
you to
called
use
for.
your reaction.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Okay, yeah.
So
I'll
who are you
do
giving
it.
advantage to, Colby?
To Blorp.
Yeah.
Blorp. All right. So they are both still stuck. And the Nalfeshni does not need to make a saving throw. But this does use its action. And the last Nalfeshni goes in attack split. I think I got 2 hits on you for 39 damage.
Ooh. All right. What was the biggest one for my concentration?
They'll both be 10s.
Okay.
I don't think
you can.
Oh yeah, I can't. Yeah.
Lyre.
All right. I am going to, because I haven't done it all game, use my what is it called? Blessing of the Shadow Queen. Basically my face step that Shadarkai have.
Yeah.
Blessing of the Raven Queen, and I'm going to teleport.
Go into the force cage. Do it.
Yeah. Maybe I should put myself in here so I can be protected. No, I'll put myself here. And now I have resistance against all damage until my next turn.
Okay.
Nice.
And I will, though, make a couple of attacks. Let's see. First one, is this 24 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. for this much damage, and I will attempt to stun it. I appreciate that it's
Oh yeah, that'd be great.
likely, but DC 19 con.
It has failed.
Ah!
Stunning strike work.
It's stunned.
Okay, second attack with advantage. So that's Elven accuracy advantage 2 for those at home. So I'm just gonna roll 3 dice. Sorry. No crits, but a 31. I'm assuming will hit.
Yeah.
And for this much damage.
Okay.
And now it is stunned until the end of my next turn.
Right. Blorp.
Oh. So I'm very injured. But I get 10 hit points back at the start of my turn. It's a big difference to me right now. And I think we're gonna try to kill this thing, right?
Yeah, let's kill it.
Lyra is very injured and Maxwell is very injured.
Yeah.
That's why I'm riding a dragon.
Yeah.
And there's multiple of me. I feel a little safer.
So stunned, it's not paralyzed, so I don't get the auto crit,
No, yeah,
right?
Just
it
advantage.
gives you advantage to it.
Just advantage. Okay. All right. So that's a hit.
31 hits.
All right, and we're going crazy town. Okay, so weapon damage
Yeah.
is that. Divine smite is that.
Yeah.
Holy Avenger is that.
Yeah. You
Where's
still have
my-
holy weapon.
Yeah, I'm scrolling for that 2d8. There's that.
Yeah.
And
Smite
I mean,
'em.
yeah, we're absolutely.
Smite 'em.
Let's see. We'll do a fourth level. We'll do a fourth level.
Woo-wee.
How many? Somebody help me out. How many is that?
5d8.
5d8.
No, it's 68.
Oh, 'cause he's a
demon.
All right. Roll. I'm just doing a roll. Oh, not very
23?
good.
I used my reaction, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
I killed it? No.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
All right.
good.
Cool.
Good. We don't
Second
wanna
one.
kill it.
Oh, don't kill it.
Well, I mean, because Maxwell doesn't have his reaction
Oh, shoot.
available yet.
I mean, if you need to
but he's
kill it-
next. He's
I
next.
desperately wanted to get some Baylors on this map.
Okay.
Desperately don't want you to get any Baylors on this map.
So we're not going to attack it.
I would
I mean-
say see if Maxwell can finish it off
Apparently
somehow,
they
and then
don't want that.
do what you feel is right, of course.
Well, I can't see its health bar. It's under.
Oh.
let me move.
Oh, thank you.
Why, can you hit it a little bit? You don't have to smite. You could.
Well, can I choose to not do my
Like holy weapon?
holy weapon?
I don't
No,
think so.
I would say that's your weapon is
Can
is
you-
glowy.
Can you choose to not kill it?
not deal lethal damage. Just knock it
Unconscious?
unconscious.
Knocking it prone won't help you, right?
It's,
Not
it's
really.
already stunned. So
It's stunned,
Oh.
so you got advantage.
I mean, do what you're gonna do. I mean, yeah, I don't know.
Well, so if it's stunned, I can go attack the other one, then,
yeah,
right?
yeah, you can.
All right, I'll do that. I'll run over here. And here comes. I hope that wasn't a terrible idea, but okay. There's the attack.
It hits.
Here's the weapon damage. Here's the improved divine smite.
Ooh.
Here is the Holy Avenger. And for fifth, here is Holy Weapon against that one.
Okay.
And then as my bonus action, I am going to cast a 4th level Cure Wounds on myself.
That's probably not a bad idea.
Probably not.
Yes.
48 plus your charisma. So 48 plus 5. 26.
Okay. I'll take it.
All right. Maxwell, you get your reaction back. That's important.
That is important. That's actually the most important thing I'm doing right now. Is talking.
This one's stunned.
Uh,
So
It is stunned.
blast it.
I can blast it. I was wondering, Liray, if there was any benefit to you becoming a giant ape,
I mean,
or would you rather not?
maybe not, because as a giant ape, I wouldn't be able to. I mean, the hit points would be nice. I'm getting low, but
That was my only concern.
I like being able
you-
to like make lots of attacks and stun and
That's fair.
all of
I don't
those
want to
things.
take that away from you. I just wanted to save your life, but
I
you know.
appreciate it.
Remember, he's got death ward. He's got death ward
Well,
on.
that's
Yeah,
it.
exactly. I have
Okay.
death ward.
Okay.
I'm not worried about it.
And Blorp, same idea. You did just heal yourself quite a bit. You don't need to be a giant ape right now.
Correct. And I've got my ancient thing. That's basically death ward.
Cool. Then yes, I am going to Eldritch Blast this dude.
Right. Which one? Stunned one or non-stunned one?
The stunned one.
Stunned one. All right, go for it.
All right, so
That'll hit for 12. I'll hit
That'll
for
hit.
7. And that hits and kills it.
Yeah.
You have
All
one
right.
more blast if you want to shoot the other one.
yeah, I'll shoot the other one.
Don't forget to capture it with the locket.
I will. Okay, so I blast the last one, and I'm also going to push him 10 feet away.
Okay,
Just yeah.
got it.
Just in case that helps somebody. I don't know. And then I hold up the locket and I say, Navarre, I hear that being a mother is quite a beautiful thing. Do you remember what that's like? I don't know. I'm running out of good fodder.
It does the job. She is looking like she's down on her hands and knees right now and kind of grasping her head.
Look at their beautiful faces.
Yet she is still able to take her turn. And she implodes a Merilith. And then she replaces. And she replaces the Nelfanchi with the Merilith. And the Merilith with the Baelor. And she will replace them right there. And right there.
Bring it on!
I'm screaming in a chorus of Maxwell's.
Yeah.
Cross Sparrow.
Okay. I know you're gonna groan when I do this.
Ah.
But
Oh, was I supposed to wait? So you said what it was?
no, it's all right. All right. So we got this Baelor right behind us.
You do.
Okay. So I still got. Okay. Let's just see here. Do I? Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna use my 6th level spell slot to cast Scatter.
Okay.
So this allows me to choose everybody and teleport. I get to choose up to
5 creatures.
5 creatures to teleport.
So who are the 5 you will be teleporting?
I am
3
going.
demons, I assume.
Yeah, I'm gonna choose the 3 demons. And what?
Okay.
I have to just double check the range of Scatter.
30 feet, I believe.
So I got to move them all within 30 feet of where.
No. You select targets within 30 feet. You can send them much further.
Oh, I can. Okay. So I am going to pop. So I guess they have to roll their saves
Yes.
first.
Constitution saving throws. All right. Are you doing anybody else or just the 3 demons? Because you can teleport allies too.
Yeah, and I'm wondering if maybe I should.
Can we wait and see where the demons end up
No.
before you decide? You have to
No,
decide
it all
first.
happens at the same time.
Do I find out? What's the order of operations here? Do I choose where they go before they roll the save or after they roll the save?
You can choose after.
Okay, I am going to teleport. I'm going to choose to teleport. Lyrae and Maxwell as part of.
Whoa.
Yeah.
You don't want me on your back anymore? I see.
Yeah. I actually think.
All right.
I actually think so. Yeah.
He's going to teleport you all into the force cage with all the demons.
Yeah. No.
All right.
No, I think so.
So first, the Baelor. He does have advantage. 32.
Okay, that was pretty.
Can I
Then
silvery barbs it?
yeah.
We don't want to save
Oh,
your
you don't want to
reaction?
use your reaction.
Oh,
Yeah,
right. I
yeah.
don't.
You
I
don't.
don't. And I already have.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
yeah,
in
you
no
don't want
way.
to use it again when
No
you
way
don't
can
have
I
it.
do
Yeah.
yeah.
Now Feshni also has magic resistance, but fails anyway. Where are you sending him?
Nice.
I am going to put the Nalfeshni in the force cage.
Okay.
And actually, is that where I want to put him?
I don't know.
This might be the easiest one for us to kill.
Yeah,
this
you
point.
know what? I am not going to put him in the force cage.
Okay.
I am going to put him right beside Lyrae.
I like it.
Okay.
I still have resistance to damage, so
Yep.
I'm not afraid.
And
And
the Marilith also has magic resistance. 22.
Fails.
Nice.
The Marilith's going in the force cage.
All right.
And then Maxwell is going in the wall of force. Because that is the safest place for you.
Okay.
Right? Because you
Okay.
can still use the locket through the wall of force, correct?
Yes.
And Lyrae, I don't think you need to actually go anywhere.
Nah, I think I'm good.
Yeah. That was just a contingency just in case. So you just flicker where you are in place. And then with all that, I will I'm gonna stare down this Baylor. Bring it
All right.
on, buddy.
That's exactly what he intends to do. All right, he makes 2 attacks. 24.
Shield.
You block his
There
attacks.
you go. Nice.
All right. And then the Nalfeshni is going to attack Lyrae.
Okay.
One
Bring it
bite
on.
and 2 claws. Terrible roll.
Miss.
Terrible roll. All right. And these 2 Mariliths are going to try to teleport out of the force cage. They both succeed.
I don't know.
But that's their action to do that, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna burn silvery barbs on one of them because I haven't used my reaction yet this round, and I'm about to get it
Okay.
renewed. So
It fails now.
nice.
All right. Lyrae.
Okay. I'm gonna make some attacks here on this guy. Attack number 1.
That will hit.
Okay, for this much damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to spend a key point and attempt to stun it.
Okay.
DC 19.
Fails.
All right. Now I will attack again.
Welcome to Stun Town.
Population
It hit.
U.
Okay, so
Love Stun
hits. It's my favorite town. For that much damage. And then I'm going to spend a key point and use Flurry of Blows.
Okay.
So unarmed strike the first.
Hit.
Well, let me see if I crit, right? Since I have advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
No,
that
I
ain't
did
a
not crit. And for that much,
Okay.
and I'll add the poison condition if they're not immune to poison.
They
as
are
well
immune. All
okay.
demons are immune to poison.
Of course they are. So in that case, that last damage doesn't count either because it's no, it's necrotic
No,
damage.
it's
Are they immune to
necrotic.
necrotic?
No, they're not immune to necrotic.
Good. And then final unarmed strike here.
That is a miss.
What if I use my? Was that a crit
Sorry,
fail?
it's stunned, so you have
yes,
advantage.
Thank
Yeah.
you. For that's much better.
That will hit.
For this much damage.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Blorp.
It's done. Finish it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna run. I'm gonna
Do it.
risk the opportunity.
I don't think you need to. You only need to take a 5-foot step.
Oh my god. Yeah, duh. Thank you.
Nice.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm very smart. All right. And oh my god, it was almost a fail.
You have advantage.
Oh yeah.
Stunned.
Thank you. Oh, roll 2 twos. Was
Have
16
inspiration?
hitting?
Do you still have inspiration?
You also still have Bardic. Yeah.
Okay, Bardic Inspiration. We're at a 12, right?
Yeah.
12.
Oh!
I'll do it.
Nice.
That hits.
All right. Here's my 5 minutes of rolls. Okay, there's the weapon damage.
Yeah.
I currently don't have a reaction.
Oh, that's right. Because
Can you ready your action
right
to do
after you're at
this?
the turn. Probably
What?
Can
too
you-
late
I'm
now.
sorry?
Yeah.
Oh, you could have readied your action to do all this.
I don't think it'll kill him anyway, so he should
All
be
right.
okay.
Yeah, go for it. Go for it.
There's improved divine smite.
Yeah.
Here is holy weapon.
Yeah.
And here is holy avenger.
Okay. He is still alive.
Woo.
Okay, his health bar's covered up again.
Sorry.
I wish I had more
It's pretty
reactions
low.
per turn. I apologize, Blorp.
It's pretty low.
Yeah. See.
How roughly how much of its health bar did I just do since I couldn't see it before?
Oh, it was
I don't know.
a good 20%. I'm
I
gonna say.
added like 10 different numbers. So
I think you could go again.
Okay.
If you went again, you'd probably
think,
kill it.
No,
No?
you definitely he did over half of what he had left.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Just go for the Marilith.
All right. Okay. I'm gonna swing at the Marilith.
I'll hit.
Yeah. All right. There's weapon damage.
Okay.
There's improved divine smite.
Okay.
Here is holy avenger. And here is come on. There's holy weapon.
Okay.
Nice
And
little chunk.
yeah, let's shoot. Do we want to break it yet? Give everybody blindness, hopefully.
Go all out. We're almost. We're so close.
Okay. In that case, I'm not sure what you were saying by that.
I'm saying like
It doesn't matter.
I'm saying we're really close. We're
She is currently at max 100 hit points.
Yeah, we just need to kill this. We just need to kill this Nalf.
Oh, what's the react? Okay. Then yeah, I'm
Maxwell's
gonna break holy weapon, and then so everybody they all need to. They might go blind. That way she can't if she hits
Okay.
me.
What's
right?
the saving throw on that?
That is a Constitution saving throw, DC 19, and any creature within 10 feet of me makes it a disadvantage, or if they have resistance at neutral.
So yeah. All right. So it cancels out. All right. So the Marilith that is within 10 feet of you makes it. The Marilith that is in the force cage fails and is blinded.
That's actually relevant because if you're blinded, they have to see the space they teleport to.
Nice.
And then
How long does this last, by the way?
D&D Beyond dice go away. 1 minute.
1 minute. Okay, and they don't get it. No additional saves or anything.
On this, at the end of each of its turn, a blinded creature can make a con save.
Okay, already.
And so it's
Nice.
I have a blinded icon here somewhere. There
if they
we go.
fail the save, they take 20 radiant damage. If they
And 20
pass the
radiant.
save, they take 10.
And okay, and they take damage. All right.
Yeah.
And then Nalfeshni.
I didn't think 10 would be enough to kill it.
No, I think you're good.
Made
Can
it.
I drop concentration on my wall of force?
Oh, if you want.
I think I would because it's Maxwell's turn, right?
Yeah, it's going to be.
Yeah, I'm dropping it.
Okay.
Nobody.
Baylor
Oh,
has
man.
made it.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you trying to give me a sign that I should be murdering?
Of course, is down.
The goalie's been pulled. It's just all you gotta do is tap it in.
It's stunned. Everybody's done everything they can so that you can kill this thing.
All right. This is my turn. My turn.
Crossbow.
Okay.
No. Be a swords bard that you were meant to be.
5 Maxwells run screaming towards the Nefeshni, all drawing our flaming blades. And
You have
I have
advantage.
advantage. Yeah.
That will hit.
Cool.
Yes.
So we'll take the
18 damage.
18.
I'm going to show you its health bar.
Is that it? Or is it alive?
No, it has 1 hit point left.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
One
You
more
know
attack.
what?
Second attack. Come on.
No, not even. I'm going to use a blade flourish as I
Oh,
dance.
And I'm going to use Portent to make sure you roll an 18. So you
On my
can't roll a 1. So you don't roll 2 1s.
No, it's
All right.
my blade flourish adds a D12.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there you go.
And I rolled a 12.
Wow.
And then you use your
Reaction?
and you probably want to ready an action or cast a reaction spell of some kind.
Yeah, I'm going to cast silvery barbs for no. I hold up the amulet and I yell, "You should be better for your children. You're a terrible mother. Look what they've become." And I show her the locket with the 2 hair strands in it, and I smush it into her face as I yell, "Do better!"
As Navarre's hit points are reduced to 0, she falls to her knees with a look of pain. How? But I cannot be defeated. The roof and walls of the theater shatter, and the unnatural darkness of the theater is replaced with the natural blackness of night. Navarre's pools of obsidian, once filling her eyes, have faded, revealing eyes of amber, and the look of pain fades to one of relief. As it does, the portal around her implodes with a loud sucking sound. Slowly rising from the body, a ghostly form of the same woman, except now her face is kind. Tears streak down her face as she smiles at her 2 children. Bonder and Simith grin and race to their mother, embracing her. As clouds pass above, the moon is revealed and a beam of moonlight strikes the trio, who all dissipate within. A female voice, benevolent yet strong, rings down from the heavens above. You have done well, my chosen, and my sister is thwarted. But be ready, for should she return, I will be calling on you once again. That is the end of the session.
I lick everybody.
And by the way, her next turn, she was going to do this and put the Nelfashni in the horse cage.
Anywhere else in the theater. Oh, dang. That was awesome.
That was fantastic. I had so much fun.
I penned the greatest poem ever made called "The Savior of the Children."
I don't know. Make a
About,
performance check to see if you actually penned the greatest poem ever made,
It's all about me.
or if it's just a tribute.
I got a 21. It wasn't my best work, People were really confused when I tried really specifically to make Lee sound like they were
Not beating up little kids.
I am
There was
so
a line in
impressed
there.
on our timing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
5 combat encounters in less than 4 hours.
Yeah. We
We
got
can barely
some
get
help with
through
us
one
first.
combat encounter in less than 4 hours
Was
at my
that
table.
That was 5 combat encounters. Huh?
There were
Yeah.
5 encounters. The Shadow Spiders, which was an easy one, right? Like that was.
Yeah, sure.
I like the first combat to be kind of a
Little warm up.
test the
Yeah.
waters combat.
They were
Yeah.
all
Right.
easy.
Nobody died. Nobody got knocked out.
Yeah, nobody got
we all
knocked
got
out.
No,
3 out of 4
I
of us
had a
got
few
very
people
close.
pretty
though.
close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I was very afraid. Yeah.
Yes.
The second fight was the Nightmare Nagas. The third fight was the Barbarians.
I got us on the Nagas.
Yeah.
Prismatic Wall was
Prismatic Wall.
The
clutch on
fourth
the
fight was the
Barbarians.
Shadow General. And
Right.
the
Yeah.
fifth fight was the Demons.
I think the Shadow General was the most frustrating of all of them.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
tricky.
Yeah.
The wall of force was clutch there.
Well, the puzzle is like you just can't do it. The
We s- I-
goal
we-
has to be to try to get it so that when the sword is used, you got the people beside
Oh,
it.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And the force cage slash
prismatic
wall
wall.
of force, it did the job, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So we got it. We figured it out. We solved the riddles.
Whew.
Oh, that was super
There were a
fun.
number
was
of different
fun.
ways you could have done it. Like there's always like you could hold action, vortex warps, and
Yeah.
There were multiple solves.
But the force cage was the easiest.
Movements, right?
Horse cage is always the easiest.
I still had one more in the tank too.
I also had a force cage that I was actually right before Colby, you dropped the wall around me, the wall of force. I was going to force cage the like one of the demons just to clear up room for us. But then
I had a lot of fun being able to like get kind of the best of both worlds of having at least those low level wizard spells with some fun monk abilities. I didn't fail a single saving throw that entire game. Like my armor class was like a 31.
Your characters, I'm like, well, they're gonna make every saving throw.
Yeah,
well, you always say that. You're like, I like to make my saving throws.
I do like to make my saving throws. There were some important, because like those nightmare nagas, they petrify you.
And
right?
I forgot I had the lucky feat. I didn't there you go, Kelly. Like
right.
Yeah.
And I got to stun stuff and make lots of attacks. So
I mean,
and the immune to frightened came into effect multiple times because the shadow spiders, their webbing, if they pull you in, would frighten you. Ooh. And then the nightmare nagas also had a frightened effect, and then the shadow general had a frightened effect too.
Oh, wow!
Yeah, it came into effect several times. So that
passive
was really
power.
And I'll tell you, Colby, that I had most of the things you fought were not immune to poison.
The problem is when you have a staff of power, right? And when you're bonus action heavy, like my character was, it's hard to be just doing all of the hand of harm stuff that mercy monks would typically be doing. Because it's like, well, I could cast force, wall of force or fireball or lightning bolt, instead of take the attack action, and you got to take the attack action if you want a flurry of blows. But anyway, but like I have no complaints about that. Like my favorite kind of characters to play are ones that have a lot of options in combat, right? And so you're not just doing the same thing every time. It's like, I'm going to throw out a spell this time. Okay, this time I'm going to make some attacks, and now I'm going to teleport over here, and so yeah, tons of fun.
I do feel like for myself, sometimes the thing that this all came rushing back to me, like being behind the wheel of a 20th level wizard again. It's like there is a point where like the options are really high, and you end up in like that sort of XCOM mode where you're like, there is a right move here, and you're trying to think.
But you have decision paralysis.
Yeah.
Then you do Ray of Frost.
Yeah, and then you're like, right. But right, and I definitely think in early encounters, especially, it's one of those situations where like, especially in high level play, where when you're going to get to 5 encounters, you're like, how long can I go before I really empty the gas tank? Because it's really easy to want to just drop everything down, and then when you see an encounter where you get to use 4, like a 9th level
high level spells,
right.
I knew I wanted to cast prismatic wall, so I found an opportunity and took it.
I was saving my holy weapon.
Yeah, but honestly, jumping into a 20th level character, I know I forgot a bunch of stuff. I don't even know. Like, I didn't even cast my 8th, 7th, or 6th level spells. There didn't seem like a good chance for Feeble Mind, although there probably was. And I also had my Force Cage and Reverse Gravity, but the Reverse Gravity, there was a play there, but it never really came up. But I think we got to do our thing anyway, Monty, with we won a combat with Prismatic Wall in Bixby's hand.
I have to say, I wasn't expecting because we were in one environment like the whole time, right? So that was the thing. Like Reverse Gravity, you really want to like hopefully have like the right
setting. Yeah. But that said, like super cool and interesting combats that were more than just like lots of monsters that hit really hard. You know what I mean? It's like some those puzzle aspects really made it fun to kind of go, okay, like we got to not only hit hard, but also
I was hoping
figure
so
out
hard that you do reverse gravity on a prismatic wall on those barbarians.
so then they'd all just come back.
And then they just all come back.
Yeah.
I like that you even
wouldn't
got a
have
little.
even-
Oh, go ahead.
No, it wouldn't even worked. Like my big play there wouldn't have worked against the barbarians. I don't think there was a single creature that it would have worked really well on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that you even got some exploration right at the very start, right? Like we knew, we're all 20th level. We're going to the theater.
And then
Something's
Colby
going to
went in
happen.
and smacked the kid in the face.
Yeah. So we got our little social.
Yeah.
With
That
the
was a
stick.
bit of a surprise. I was not expecting an attack on them.
I had a plus 11 to my stealth. I wanted to take advantage of a surprise if I round.
There's
not
only one
surprise
way I'm
round,
getting
but-
a surprise this
That's right. That's right.
session.
No, that's going to be the most memorable moment of this whole session.
Oh,
is,
yeah.
Come
people
on,
will remember
when's-
the time Colby beat a.
When's the last time
Again.
you watched a horror movie and there was a child who was also a ghost that wasn't like this incredibly evil and vicious thing?
No, I know. I
Yeah.
know.
Like,
Yeah.
I
surely,
understand why
as
you
soon as
did
it
it.
sees us, it's going to turn into some crazy monster. So, like, I'm just going to take the opportunity to whack it, and then it just starts crying. And
Yeah. Oh, that was great. That was so good.
Yeah. The ancient crystal dragon is sweet for shape change too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, and you did nice damage with that breath weapon.
Yeah.
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 well,
Oh.
Well, thanks
fun.
again for everyone to come and
Yeah.
join my celebration.
Thank
Congratulations
you.
I
again.
enjoyed
Well
playing.
congrats,
deserved.
Chris,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
thank you.
Congrats. It was a lot of fun. Thanks for inviting us.
Yes. Thank you so much for inviting me.
Oh, and we should. By the way, so FryMinis, which is Eric's channel, was one subscriber short of 4,000. So at least some of you go over there and subscribe right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you
Absolutely.
for all of you still watching at this point.
And if everyone else would like to maybe just call out their channels.
Dungeon Dudes.
Yeah, so Monty and myself, we are the Dungeon Dudes, and if you do not know us, we create video content for Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition with DM tips and player advice. You can check us out at Dungeon Dudes on YouTube, but you can also check us out on Twitter, Instagram, and you can also join our Patreon and join us on Discord, which is exclusive for our patrons. And then you can chat directly with us about all of the fun things, character creation, our live play, which is now Fate of Drakenheim Season 3. If you haven't checked out Dungeons of Drakenheim and Shadows of Drakenheim, you should definitely check those out. And also, we have a book, Dungeons of Drakenheim, as well, that you can check out at drakenheim.com. So that's a lot of call-outs, a lot of shout-outs. And yeah, definitely, if you do not follow the rest of these fine gentlemen, you should. They all have amazing D&D channels, and we love playing with them.
Yeah, I'm a D4 D&D deep dive. I put out a weekly video that's basically a character build, a deep dive into a single character each week that's usually built for something that's both fun and powerful to play in game. Not always damage, sometimes support, sometimes tanking, et cetera, et cetera. But I do have a sister channel with my friends as well, where we do our actual play D&D campaign. It's called Tales of Aneria, Aneria. And that's a lot of fun if you're looking for another game to follow and watch and enjoy. So yeah, that's me.
And I'm Chris. I've got a channel called Treat Monk's Temple. I do theory crafting, rules analysis, some builds, bit of whatever I feel like. And yeah, I just hit 50K and would sure appreciate anyone who wants to come and start getting me past that.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Yeah.
And Eric?
Yeah, so FryMinis, I'm Eric. FryMinis is two people. It's me and then my wife, Julie. We stream a lot. We do product reviews. We get the books from Wizards of the Coast. We get the minis from WizKids. We do all that kind of stuff. We paint. We have a lot of fun, and we're focused on making your table a more welcoming environment for everybody. And we have a painting contest, too. If you check us out at FryMinis, you can go and you can enter that and win gift cards and stuff like that. And if you really like Banderhobs, we have some PDFs, some that you can buy, and patrons get it for free. But we have a bunch of Banderhob PDFs for free. We have a race called the Banderborn. We have a Path of the Banderhob Barbarian, and we have a whole PDF of items themed around like Banderhob parts and stuff like that. And it's all free. FryMinis.com.
You like Banderhobs, but you won't like them more than Eric.
No, well, my wife is she's the big Banderhob super fan. But yeah, check us out here on YouTube, Twitter, everywhere. FryMinis.
I don't think I knew that you were that big of a Banderhob fan. Going into tonight, I was like, oh, he really likes Banderhob.
Really likes Banderhobs.
Yeah, they're in her office. So we've got a whole bunch of Banderhob minis, and and she made these Banderhob eyes.
Amazing. Yeah. Congrats on being the only person who cosplayed.
Yeah.
Like in quotes, like or something.
Yeah, I
or
should have given inspiration for that. I didn't even think about it.
Oh yeah. Well, shout out to Julie. Thank you.
Thanks, Julie.
All right, and I think that's it. So we're right on time too.
Yeah,
So,
great
yeah,
game.
Amazing.
Thanks again.
Good night,
Thanks,
everyone.
guys.
Good night, everybody.
All right.
Have a good
Bye.
one.